Alright, here we go. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be real good. Oh lord, this is gonna go downhill. Hello! Hello! Welcome to the live stream! I have returned! We are back with another live stream after 6 months of no live streaming. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I've been debating whether or not I should be doing this right now. This is gonna be good. So hello everyone. Hope y'all are having a good day so far. Yes, Austin, I am finally live streaming. I'm sitting here thinking, well, I could either read or I could watch YouTube or I could live stream. So here I am live streaming. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is a terrible idea. But anyways, like I said, like Austin said, I haven't live streamed in forever. The last live stream that I did was 6 months ago. Let's see. And that was at Spring Fling, which that was an interesting live stream, so we're just going to leave it at that. School got the best of me and pretty much kept me busy. And that's why I haven't really streamed since then. But I am still on winter break. I go back at the end of next week. So, woohoo! Still got a couple more days. I signed up for all my classes yesterday. I got all my textbooks. I did all of that. I'm ready to go. Ready for another semester. I've got 17 credit hours this semester, which is gonna kill me. But I'm excited. I am excited. So, yes, I am still on winter break. That's kind of the advantages of college. You know, you get out early, you go back late. But it's terrible in between. It's pretty hard. Not all of it. So, well, anyways, so you got back to school this Tuesday. Wow. Yeah, my brothers went back to school on Monday. So, Grant, you're in college. What school you going to? What you majoring in? You just finished your first week? Yeah, I start on a Thursday. It's weird. Like, why do they start on Thursday? Like, out of all days, why not the next Monday or you know, whatever. You're in 7th grade. Yeah, I'm in like 15th grade. So, let's see. I'm getting everyone messaging me now about what you're live streaming? Like what? Sam, welcome. How's Callie? Did you get one of those milkshakes from In-N-Out? They're really good. Let's see. When do we start on Tuesday? I don't know. That's weird. Tuesday's a weird day to start school. I mean, okay. Well, it seems that one of my cats is meowing, which means that she has caught something. You didn't get a milkshake, Sam. Sam. One thing. It's a milkshake. Like, come on. Did you have a good time otherwise? Like, I guess that's what matters the most, that you had fun with family. And what am I doing? Still wearing your lanyard? Yeah, we never had to wear lanyards in school, thank God. I think they did that 2 years after I graduated. So, oh, you got home yesterday. Well, that's good. And then when are you leaving for Arkansas? Probably this weekend, I'd guess. But you're majoring in school bus driving. That's cool. Gnomed. Wow. So, anyways, I really don't know what to do here because I haven't streamed in 6 months. Oh, you go home tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's gonna be fun. That's good. Hey, I'm taking a geology class, so that's gonna be fun. You're gonna be my go-to if I need anything. So, why don't you use the stream chat voice in your Discord for obvious reasons? Do some random ROR stuff. Yeah, of course, we're gonna get to that, but I gotta chill here for a minute, you know? So, do I know Big Chungus? Yes, I am aware of Big Chungus. I've been, you know, enlightened, shall we say. Good luck. Now, you said it was easy, but then again, you're a geology major, but I talked with some other people, and they're like, oh, geology's super easy, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, I'll take it. It was either that or astronomy, and I would rate my professor, the astronomy teacher, had terrible reviews. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'll take a geology teacher with good reviews and an astronomy teacher with terrible reviews. So, yeah, but you're my go-to if I need someone. Anyways, let's start, I guess. Let's actually do some stuff. I have not looked through Flickr at all today. So usually that's how we have started live streams in the past. We'll go ahead. If you have not been to a live stream, or if you forgot how my live streams have been in the past, generally don't jump right into ROR, because that's, you know, I do that a lot. So generally don't want to do that, but I've got an article that I want to talk about. It's actually, I think it's kind of interesting, that I haven't fully read. Of course, we'll take a look at Flickr pictures and stuff like that. It's pre-recorded. What? This is not pre-recorded. No, you can't plan stuff like this. And hello, Nishan. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to everyone who I have not said hello to. So, anyways, let's go ahead. He's about to read an article. No, this. You know what? We'll start off with the article. We'll start off with that. So, I told you about this, Nishan, a little bit yesterday. So, my dad, he has parents who live in Indiana. They've lived there their whole life. And yeah, so anyways, he went up this past weekend to go visit them. He hadn't, hey, Cameron, shut up, Nishan. But anyways, he went there over the weekend, because he hadn't been up there in 2 or 3 years. I don't know. Well, anyways, he sent me some pictures of some buses. He sent me a picture of a T3 FE. And this was over the weekend. And yesterday I got a phone call from him. You know, I haven't talked to him in like a week or so, over the phone. And he, you know, we're just catching up. And anyway, so he's like, I kid you not. He's like, so did you see the picture of that bluebird I sent you? And I'm like, huh? What? He's like, yeah, did you see the picture of the bluebird that I sent you? And I'm like, how do you know this? Like he sent me a picture of a bluebird T3 FE, and it's like, what? Like, how do you know that? It was just really weird. So then we started talking about buses for a minute. He used to live not too far from where Carpenters were produced. So I think it was like a neighboring town or something. I don't know. Yes, I don't know, Nishan. Maybe he's been doing his research. Maybe, like you said, he's just trying to relate to me or something. But it was really weird. So anyways, so we start talking about this, and he brings up, because when he saw this T3, he was with my grandpa, and my grandpa had told him something about this really, really bad bus crash that happened somewhere in Kentucky, that wasn't too far from them. And unfortunately, this crash killed, I think it was 27 people. But this happened back in, I think it was 88, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 88. But anyways, the reason that this is such an important, the reason that I'm talking about this is because this really, I just did a quick glance through the Wikipedia article, but it really did impact how school buses are today. So, let's see. You like the D3RE? Yeah, I prefer the T3, but, you know, D3s aren't terrible. I don't like the back of D3s, though. You like any international school bus? Okay. You ride a CE every day? Yeah, I rode a CE for a long time, too. Choo Choo, Ben Computer Gaming, hello, welcome. Yes, it's a terrible crash, and apparently there's a whole documentary on it. I think it's called Impact of the Crash, if I'm not mistaken. I looked it up, but I have not watched it, and I really want to watch it because it sounds interesting. So, we'll do a quick... There we go. So, mind you, this is the Wikipedia article, so it's not going to be, you know, exact. But I really do, I want to read more into this because this, like I said, this did really impact how school buses are. So, Carrollton bus crash occurred May 14th, 88 on Interstate 71 in Carroll County, Kentucky, involving a former school bus in use by a church youth group and a pickup driver by an impaired driver. The head-on collision was the deadliest incident involving drunk driving and the third deadliest bus crash in U.S. history. Of the 67 people, including the driver, there were 27 people who died, the same number as in the 1958 Prestonburg, Kentucky bus disaster and the 1976 Yuba City bus disaster. So, anyways, so obviously this is a terrible crash, obviously. But as I was reading around, like I said, I just glanced through this. I haven't read any full on articles or anything, but. Question, when is the best of QISD December coming out? We only had 2.5 weeks, and I was kind of on and off throughout those weeks, so I'm combining that with the January one, so it will be out at the end of this month. So, I've already got some clips written down right here, so... I didn't forget about it, it's just that there was it would have only been a 2-minute video if that, so I'm like, I'm just gonna throw it in with the next one, but, anyways, let's go ahead. Changes in Kentucky. This is what I found. Truckers MP, gosh, I need to, yeah, I haven't gotten on there in forever. I'd need to update that. Anyways, let's see. Kentucky now requires all school buses to have 9 emergency exits, more than any federal or state standard. This includes front and back doors, a side door, 4 emergency windows, and 2 roof exits. The bus that crashed at Carrollton only had front and back exits with 11 rows of 39-inch seats, including the crucial area near the rear door. And I think... I don't know if I have a picture of it. Yeah, here it is. Let's see. Let me pull up the image real quick. Not my picture, but as you can see, let's see. Yeah, that's another picture of it. So that's the front of the bus. Here's the back of the bus. Let me switch back over to here. Okay, anyways, it's a Superior Ford. As you can see, this bus is just completely destroyed. Shut up, Sean. Shut up. But this bus is completely destroyed, and this does not look anything like what Kentucky buses look like now. And that is because this is what changed all of that, as you might have been able to gather. So if you ever wonder why Kentucky buses always have side E-doors, I always wonder that. I didn't know why they always had side E-doors, even on the Type Cs. I never knew that until I found this out just yesterday. So, yeah, it burned. I think somewhere in here it said that it caught on fire, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, second paragraph, buses used by Kentucky schools must also have a cage around the fuel tank, a stronger frame and roof to resist crumpling and on impact and rollover, high-backed seats, extra seat padding, a fuel system that slows leaks, flame retardant seats and floors, reflective tape on all emergency exits, an 8-inch wide black band with the district name in white letters on the side, and a strobe lights on the exterior. Schools also must have a diesel-powered fleet. Unlike gasoline, diesel is not highly flammable. So this is really what paved the way for modern school bus safety and modern Kentucky specs. And Kentucky specs are just way out there. They're it doesn't you can tell a Kentucky bus from a Texas bus or an Arizona bus or a New Mexico bus or whatever, because it's just so that's a really mainly it's because of that the black band on the side that gives it away. But this is what changed it all. So like I said, there is a documentary on it called Impact After the Crash, or Impact of the Crash. It's somewhere in here, I think. No, it said it. Where did I get it from? Maybe I found it on oh, here it is. 2013 documentary, Impact After the Crash. So there's a few short clips on YouTube. So, what bus do I like the most? Take a guess. It might just be my name. Maybe, just maybe, might be my name. So, okay. Anyways, so that's that. I just thought that this was a really compelling thing to read and to share with y'all. So, anyways, next thing, I found this probably about half an hour or 45 minutes ago. Hey, Eric, welcome to the stream. This thing right here, this is a weird one. This is unlike anything I've seen before. If anyone can guess the body of this bus, this is obviously a Ford chassis, but if anyone can guess the body of this bus, this is an old bus, as you can probably tell. Yeah, it looks like a Volkswagen. No, it's not a Volkswagen. Let me give you this side. No, it's not a Dodge. This is a Ford for sure, mainly because it says Ford right there. Superior, that's a good guess. See if anyone else can get it. I don't remember the year. I know it was in there, but I'm not going to go back to that page because I had to dig around for it. I think it's at 40s or 50s, if I'm not mistaken. So, no, definitely not Thomas. This is a Gillig Dodge Starcraft Carpenter. Yeah, this is a Gillig. Way back when, Gillig did used to produce stuff that was not Type Ds. So I just found this. Someone actually bought this bus, which is why I found it. And it's just a really weird bus to, never heard of Gillig. Gillig is mostly West Coast. They pretty much stayed in California, much like Crown did. You don't really... There are some city buses that float around. Modern city buses, a lot of them are Gilligs. So you've probably seen that. But they weren't very popular outside of California. They're great. I didn't actually like the way that they rode. I've ridden one before, and that was at the Pacific Bus Museum back in March of last year. Hopefully there's going to be another meetup. I'd have to actually take like a good drive there. It'd be like a 12-hour drive, but that'd be cool to go back there again. So But I didn't actually like the way that it drove. Those super coaches, on the other hand, I'll tell you, those things drive nice and ride nice as well. So those are great. They're on all buses 66 passengers and up, side door there. Huh? Let's see. A couple districts near me has some Crown 3800s. Yeah, where in Texas is that? I know a lot of Texas districts did have Crowns, and more so Crowns than Carpenters. I didn't really see a whole lot of Carpenters there. Maybe like here and there I'd see one, but let's see. You rode on an 03 IC. I rode on an 02 International CE, if that counts. The only 03 that I know for sure I've ridden on is an HDX. There's a video on the channel of that from the meetup in June. Also, boom. I know it's early, but Spring Fling is, where is it? Or when is it? 31st and the 1st. That's when it is. So it's going to be that. It's going to be that weekend. So if you're in that area, you know, it's still some time away. But I don't know if I'm going. That's, like I said, that's still quite some times away. So I'm just throwing it out there. Near Houston County. Okay, yeah. Let's see. What about the Thomas EFX? I've never ridden on that. I've only seen actually a handful in person too. But I've never ridden on one before. So I certainly do want to ride an EFX. I think that would be an interesting bus. Here we go. Yes, I know, Nishan. Here we have a snap from Noah, Busboy 501. Let me see, let me mute this real quick. I don't know what it is, so, we'll see what it is, so. No, if you're watching this, yeah, that I mean, it was him on YouTube, and he saw that I was live and just kind of zoomed in on the little thumbnail of my video. So anyways, so my district is comprised of 2015, 2008, 05, and maybe 2016 visions. Wow, that's wow. After 21 minutes, your Discord bot gave the live notification. Did it really just do it now? I didn't get it. Like, mind you, I have Discord closed on my computer. Let me open it up on my phone. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I guess they did. 4:47. Yeah, 2 minutes ago. Okay. Wow. Little late to the party, Discord. That bot's always stupid. Like every now and then it'll throw out like, yeah, you just put out a video, but other times it is like 30 minutes late. Like, very anti-Thomas and very ICC-ist for some reason. You know, that's just that's how some districts are. Sometimes you get an all-international fleet. Sometimes you get an all-bluebird fleet. Sometimes you just get a mix of a little bit of everything. So just depends on the district, their mechanics, the costs of the buses. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. So, you know. Anyways, let's go ahead. Let's take a look at some Flickr pictures. Like I said, I haven't taken a look at what is on Flickr today. So let me go ahead and move all this over. Just so I can have like a clean window, you know. Let's see. One of your mechanics is driver. Yeah, that's generally that's not a surprise. Your old district was a mix of everything. You'll be driving an 06 Freightliner FS65. Okay, respectable. How do I feel about the IC charge? Good in theory, not in practice. First off, terrible design. Absolutely terrible design. Don't get me started on that. But like I said, I think, and this goes for kind of electric buses in general. Electric is just not, it's not as built up as diesel or gasoline. And I know that we all have to start somewhere, but it's just not as, let's, I think I've explained this in a video before, probably in that IC charger or the Julie video that I did last year or the year, whenever that was. So let's think about it. If it takes overnight to charge a bus to full, okay, and then you can only go 200 miles on that charge, okay, so let's think about this. If you're if you're kind of way out there, you're doing more country routes, if you will, you could be going upwards of 100 miles, maybe, for if you're doing all three schools. Maybe, maybe not. That's just a guess, you know, going through all these back roads and everything. But then you're halfway down already. And then to throw it back on the charger, if it takes overnight to charge, then let's be real, if you turn the bus off, plug it in for 3 hours or whatever, you're only going to go up not too much in reality. So then you're getting closer to on the second part of your route, you're getting closer to cutting down on really low on a really low charge. Now, what I think would be a better idea right now is to do kind of a combination, and I know it's possible because they've done this in cars to where part of it runs on gas and part of it runs on electricity, and that, like I said, I think that's the better design right now until we start getting buses that have longer range. And the other thing I've mentioned before is what if what was it called? I cannot remember, but it looked like the Bluebird All-American, but it never came out. I did a video on it last year. But what if you could start putting multiple batteries in the bus? So you could, like the base is 200. You could add another bus, or you could add another battery for 400. Add another one for 600. So you could go up to 600 miles on a charge. You know, it's all just out there. You know, this is going to take some time. But electric buses, good in practice, or good in theory. I don't know about practice, you know, whatever. Okay. Jose, hello, welcome. Do some Air Force One stuff and just recharge it with another bus while it's driving. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be possible. That'd be interesting, but anyways, let's take a look at what we got here on Flickr. So we'll go ahead and take a look at Terry in Westchester School Bus, and who's this over here? Those guys. I haven't talked to that guy in forever. Anyways, oh, it's first student. Oh gosh, take that off of here. And it looks like it's animals. Okay, well, let's see. I guess we'll take a look at this. So, you have a die-cast CE with a lift. Let's see. You have a BE. You have a BE. Wow. If you have an ICBE model, do not sell that. That is worth a lot of money. Or you can sell it to make a lot of money, but if you ever come across one on eBay for a fairly cheap price, buy it. Like, I only have one, and I bought it when it was still in production, so it was fairly cheap. But they're sought after now. So, anyways, It's a first student bus. It's an interesting place for an E-door right there on the back, but let's see. Got C2 and an FS65. And they're all first student, so. All right. Let's see, some more New York buses. Here we go. See if there's anything interesting in here. Anything out of the ordinary. Very disgusting first student. Yeah, I know. Oh, now here's something. Okay. We don't see many of these now. Here we go. Okay, so first off, Harbor Straw Transit. That's already a cool. That's already cool. So this is called a VanCon, as you can see. Now, much like Gillig and Crown only stayed in the West Coast, there were some small bus companies that mainly produced Type A's that stayed in the East Coast. VanCon being one of them. They went out of business early 2000s, I think. They were, not a very popular company. But, it's a strange looking bus. I think pretty much all of them had this actual door, like actual passenger door and not like, school bus door. So I never really cared for them. They're unique buses though, so. And it probably phases out by the rest of this year, just due to the age. You know what? Let's go ahead and take a look at the year of this. So, for those of you who don't know, you can go to Carfax and find out the year of any vehicle, and that's how I find a lot of. That's how I find the years on buses that I don't know what year they are. So let's go ahead and we'll take a look at this. So all you do, you go to the Carfax website. It'll pull up two options: find a used car or get Carfax reports. You want to hit the reports button, and then you'll either type in the VIN or the license plate number. So we'll type in 26945SH, and that's out of New York. There we go. And that would be a 2002 on a GMC chassis. So 2002, it's 2019. Yeah, they probably are going to get those out of here. Got some Trans-Tex A3s. I don't know why. I think A3s look really nice New York spec. I don't hate New York spec, but I don't like New York spec, specifically the blackout package. Yeah. So that's a nice one. You can't do it for ours. They do government vehicles different here. Yes, I know you and I have talked about this. There are some places where you cannot work those, those license plates because they are special. I don't know if anyone in Ohio's here. I don't know if you can run those IDs in there. I know, like, you can go to the website, like district website or something, and you can find their years and everything, but I don't know. So let's see. You found a ER Cali spec. Yeah, California did have a good amount of ERs out there. Mind you, when I was out there, most of them were retired by then, or spares, because, or maybe you don't know, but the end of 2017, they passed new laws for, just new regulations. So they had to retire a whole lot of stuff. And a lot of California, I'm sure, as you know, had a lot of unique stuff. They had a lot of super coaches. They had a lot of super twos. They had S1800 still in service. They had a lot of stuff in service, but due to these laws, they had to retire those. So, Sorry, I wasn't sure if y'all wanted to see me blow my nose, but anyways, otherwise, bungee cord. Let's see. Okay, anyways, I have a hair in my mouth. All right. Wow, that's a beautiful sea. That really is. I like chrome grills on seas. I really do. And that is gorgeously specced. Beautiful specs on that. Got some under storage. Looks like full LED. That's a nice bus. It's a nice bus, actually. There's another picture of it. Let's see what else we got here. What did I want to find out? On the school buses there, can you run the ID in Carfax and get like the year and stuff out of that? So I don't know if you can. I'm sure I could just call Noah up and ask him, but Noah, if you're in the chat, answer me this, because I know you know that. Actually, I don't know if you would, but okay, here's another nicely spec'd. Not a fan of that seat. I don't like chrome grilled, and I don't like black hoods. Yeah, I mean, black hoods, it really just depends. It depends on the other specs. Black hoods only work well on some buses, but here's a good example of one where I think it again looks very nice. So this is an older one. Obviously, we've got incandescents here. We've got fender turn signals. It looks like chrome rims in here. Chrome grille, single stop sign. This is nice. I think the black hoods, the chrome grills only work on certain stuff. Like if you look at the Sci-Fair buses, no chrome grills. Oh god, no, chrome grills would look terrible on that. At least in my opinion, but you know. You still have a 90s EF in service today. Wow. That was one of the first buses I rode, actually. Like my first main bus that I rode was pretty sure it was 90s EF. I know it was an EF. I don't know what year it was though. So let's see, what else do we got? We'll look at this guy. I can never remember his actual name, but let's see, I haven't looked at Chris's stuff in a while. And we'll take a look into Sean's stuff too. I know he's in here. He's posted a lot of stuff that I just haven't looked at. We'll take a look at Clayton's stuff too. I glanced through there the other day, and he went to a junkyard, so there were some cool things in there, but we'll take a look at that. This guy works for First Student. I think he does. I think he works there. But anyways, ROR is dead. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So, I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary here. This just looks like all normal stuff. Here's an older EF. This is almost what mine looked like. Let's see. Oh, it does work. Okay. Okay, the debate about ROR is dead. Here we go. Everyone's been saying ROR has been dead for like the past 5 years. Now, I've been in the game for like 9 or 10 years. I've been here for the ups and the downs. And let's just look at it this way. It's only because of the buses, to be honest. I think to an extent that ROR is still alive because of the bus community. I think that is true. Mainly because everyone moved over to BeamNG. Now, the reason they moved over to BeamNG, they say it's because of the bus people. When in reality, okay, fine, I think that some bus people maybe caused it. Some, not everyone. I'm just saying like that 1%. You know who I'm talking about. But BeamNG is just, it's better, you know, it's better. So I don't play BeamNG because it's literally a new version of ROR. That's exactly what it is. It's made by these same exact people who made ROR, literally. And, you know, like in BeamNG, nothing even works like it does in ROR, to an extent. Plus, it's paid. Yes, I agree with you, Austin. A lot of the reason that some people aren't moving over is because, yes, you do have to pay the $25 or whatever, or because you can't control the lights. You know, it's not meant to be an exact simulation, and neither was ROR. ROR was not supposed to be an exact simulation. But as time went on, people started progressing, getting better at modding. Submesh started going out. Then, here we go. Now it becomes a full-on simulator. So, they're developing 0.4.8, and it will come out soon. It's on their website. They're still updating ROR. Yeah, I know. A 0.4.8 beta. I don't know if it's a beta. I don't know if it's a full version, but you can already download it. I haven't downloaded it, and there's a video on my channel on how to download that. In my opinion, ROR died in 2018. 2015 to 2017 was a good year, you think. I think the rise of ROR, or the downfall of ROR, probably started in 2016. But before then, I'm not saying ROR is terrible now. I think there's a lot of people who give it a bad look, because there are a lot of people in the community who do just sit and complain, or they do stupid crap, and they make everyone else look bad. And that's why I think that's why a lot of people, you know, don't like ROR, and that's why they think ROR is dying. But if you associate yourself with the right people, if you're in the right communities, there are a lot of really good people in there, in the community. And will it die this year, like completely? I don't think so. I don't think it's going to die this year. I mean, it's hard to say, because every year it's like, yeah, ROR is going to die. ROR will die next year. Knock on wood. So, people hate 0.4 because most people like 0.38, which is better because door sounds work, and I think new lighting is Wait, are you talking about like the lighting in here or the lighting in game? Door sounds, I don't really care either way for them. But when did I decide to start doing YouTube? I have been uploading on a regular basis on YouTube for almost 8 years. I started posting in February 2011, but I know I recorded like videos before then. But okay, in game. But yeah, I've been posting on a consistent basis since February 2011. So, and I've enjoyed it. I just do this as a little side hobby. It just gives me something to do here and there. And yeah. Did I ever play Roblox? Probably when I was like 10 years old. So when I was like, 11 years ago, probably, I don't play it now. Like, I know I played it with a friend once or twice before. I don't think I ever played it on my own though. So, but that's when it was cool. I'm kidding. Roblox is kind of ridiculous. Anyways, Fortnite, don't get me started on Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite, so I've seen this picture in the back of my in my peripheral vision. But anyways, take a look at where the first student is on here. Oh, this is weird. So, let's see. Um, I think the biggest problem with ROR, especially in the point 4 point or in the point 4 age, it's been unstable in some areas. Point 4.6 to an extent was the only reliable candidate. Yeah, okay. I think that's a fair point, Austin. A lot of people ask why my servers, the QG servers, are still point 4.6. Why didn't I upgrade them to point 4.7? Why aren't I upgrading them to point 4.8? And that is the main reason, exactly what Austin said. Point 4.6 is the most stable to run a multiplayer server on. It's as simple as that. It's not that, I don't think point 4.7 or point 4.8 is any better, but point 4.6 is the most it's the most reliable for me to be able to run servers on. So, if you ever wondered, that's why. So, let's see. What type of CG is that on the IC? CG? What are you talking about? Let's see. Point 4.6 is still considered a dev build. Yeah, I believe it. Hello, everyone who I haven't said hello to in the past 2 or 3 minutes. I've seen all of y'all coming in, but I've been going on this rant. But oh, crossing gate. Oh yeah, that is a weird crossing gate. Yeah, it's a piece of crap. I don't refer to crossing gates as CGs. I never have, so I will say crossing gate. But yeah, that's a crappy one. I've never really liked those wire ones, but whatever. But anyways, this is interesting. Where they put first student on the side, and you can see here the reflection of where a district name used to be, and maybe that's why. Maybe that's why they put it there. I don't know, but I was talking with Noah over the weekend, and we both agree that there should be really nothing in between this rubber rail right here on any bus. So, do you know how does NCPS still play multiplayer on 0.3867 when you need 0.4.6 or up? Technically, you can run servers on a lot of different versions. You can still run them on 0.39 if you want, I think. But no one does it. No one does that at all. I think there are still files on the ROR website, though. So, what's my favorite bus? Don't even ask me that. Have I seen Illinois school district specs? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. What's his channel name? I assume you're talking about Noah, and Noah is Busboy501. Busboy501. It's rare to see a Texas bus with crossing gates. It just depends on where you're at. Houston had a few here and there. But, What was 0.4.5 like? I only used 0.4.5.1, and I didn't like it at all. Mind you, I was still running on 0.3867 at the time, so that was a huge upgrade for me. So I didn't really care for it. I haven't used it in God knows how long. Andy, what are we doing in this live stream? I don't know what we're doing here. I never know. Am I going to upload anytime to the Bus Battles channel? Oh my gosh. Oh, good Lord. No, we're not going to talk about that. I wonder what the original 0.4 was like. I don't know. I never ran it. I couldn't run it on the old crap top, but you have never seen a bus without a crossing arm. I rode on a bus without a crossing arm, if that goes to show you how old I am. Let's see. What the heck? Okay, I will be right back. My brother apparently left and forgot to close the garage. I'm going to go double check, so I'll be back in 1 minute. All right, I am back. I don't need that in, but okay. Let's. Where were we? I don't remember, but let's see. Okay, I've never seen a bus without a crossing arm. Hold on now. Yeah, I used to ride on a 1990 Bluebird International that did not have a crossing arm. They weren't required at the time. I did not ride it when it was new. I rode that in 2008 to 2009. Yeah, 2008 to 2009. They still had those. And it was in service. It was a regular bus. One of my favorite buses that I've ever ridden. Let's see. Let's see. All of my buses throughout my entire time in school had no crossing guard. Really? Oh, crossing guard. Ah. They were talking about crossing arms. Let's see. What's the newest bus year I've ridden? I rode a 2013 CE when it came out. I was one of the first ones to ride that. Bus 6197. But the newest bus I've ever ridden, that might be it. That might be the newest bus I've ever ridden. Like, that might actually be it. What the heck am I doing? I swear my nose is really bothering me. Sorry, guys. What's my opinion on Bluebird already having 2020 models out? It's 2019. A lot of companies do this every year, and that's how car manufacturers work. That's how everything works. They produce it the model year ahead. So I don't really, it's just use. That's how it works. So almost none of our buses have crossing arms. A lot of them came with them, but no longer have them. I assume you mean crossing gate because crossing arms or stop signs. Anyways, let's take a look at Chris's pictures. Chris lives up in Canada. If you didn't know that. Oh, this is cool. Let's take a look at this. 1955 Wayne Ford. Wow, that's really cool, actually. Huh. That's cool. I call them crossing arms because arms are flat like the gate is. I call them crossing gates. Or crossing, I remember it crossing gates like you have to walk around them, like you would have to walk around a gate. That's how I remember it. And then arms because they come out from the side, like your arms do. So, but yeah, if you're talking about stop signs, I agree. Just call them stop signs. I don't really care either way, though. Let's see. Some T-Series. Go on, subscribe from T-Series. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Do some All-Americans have crossing gates? Yeah, some of them do. I'm sure we can find some pictures in here. Let's see. That's interesting. Not seeing anything crazy in here. A&W, I haven't had that in forever. We don't have any out here. Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful picture. Oh, I already favorited that one. That's a gorgeous picture. So, has anyone made a shorty bus on ROR? Yeah, way back when. Here we go. Nashawn. I haven't looked at your pictures yet. I know you've sent me a couple of them. Oh, no. Was that you? I don't know. But I know I've seen a couple of them here and there, so. Let's see. What do we got? We got a T3 here. C2, some CEs. Let's see. Some lineups. Now this one looks a little strange. And I think the reason it looks strange is because the numbers right here and the Bluebird logos back here. I don't know, but it's interesting. Let's see, what else do we got here? That's a nice picture. Let's see. That's either an A3 or a TC, and I'm guessing it's a TC. I can't tell, though. Nishan, clarification on what that is? I don't like those big fonts. What causes the VT365 to sound different? Because in 2005, it accelerates. It's a loud howling noise, but you just don't hear the turbo. In 2006, it barely howls, and in 2007, just beats me. I have no idea. I really don't know. Have you made a Bluebird flat nose on ROR? I do not make anything on ROR. I make videos on ROR. I don't do anything else. But are there Bluebird All-Americans in-game? Yeah, I think so. But they're TGs, so. Nishan knows this. These, out of his fleet, these are my favorite buses. These little shorties. I don't know why. I just really like them. So, cool. Let's see. I really like these specs. Like, these are just how the... Oh, yeah, the Jason's TCs. Duh. I completely forgot about those. But, anyways, yeah, these are just more or less like the Sci-Fair specs, which I think are the best specs around on any CE or any Vision. But, let's see, and I think I've seen most of these too. Let's check the date on when these were. Yeah, I've already gone through these. But, okay, let's take a look at Clayton's pictures. Like I said, I've already kind of glanced through here. But he was at a junkyard, so let's see what they got here. This is probably Mike and B bus sales. Got an old Amtran up here. Let's see. International FE. International Thomas 3800. This is a nice Thomas 3800. That's really nice, actually. Let's see. This Bluebird looks weird just because it doesn't have the warning light covers. Let's see. Oh, this was at Myers. Okay, thank you, Clayton, and hello. Hello. Let's see. Wow, lots of buses in there. Nice S1800. Look at the Thomas Flatnose. Okay, we'll look at that in a minute. Let's see, where was that? There is no Thomas Flatnose in here. I'm going to assume you're talking about the International right here. Oh, this is an IC, actually. Well, no, 2002, so it'd be an International FE, but it has the IC thing right there, so that's like right in between halfway of when International was turning into IC. So, cool. Let's see. Superior. Okay. This Superior Ford B Series, this is that bus that I was talking about originally in the beginning of the stream that caught on fire and changed like how buses are. This is that same model. So that's cool. Award, probably S1800 B Series. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. I've already liked this picture, apparently. Gorgeous buses here. Fortnite bus, get out of here. Get out of here. Let's see, what else do we got here? Nothing too out of the ordinary here. Nothing too crazy. Okay. Let's also take a look at Noah's pictures. I know he's uploaded a bunch. And gosh, what's his username on here? Oh. Let's see. Let me find it on here. Where is it? Like, okay, we'll just keep on scrolling through until we find it. Thought I knew his name, but I guess I don't. Let's see, load more. So what do y'all think of this new Flickr update where you have to pay for it now? Like, I think it's a little, like, I understand why they're doing it, but it's really stupid. I snagged it while it was still 35 bucks. So thankfully I got a deal. But come the end of this year, I'm going to have to pay 50 bucks, and I'm not going to like that. We'll take a look at Arjun, too. See what he's posted. How do bus drivers turn without touching the curb? I'm good with doing it in ROR. You just get used to it. So, have I looked through some of the old pictures that OBSE or OSBE took with his old film camera at Myers? Yes, I have. I have seen dozens of his pictures. Yes, I have. That's the answer. So, if I can find him throughout here, we'll look in there. Reddit, yes, I love Reddit. I was on Reddit earlier today. Let's see. We'll take a look at this guy too. He generally has some decent pictures. Some drivers don't know how to turn without hitting the curb. I've driven a couple buses before. If you're confident driving a normal vehicle, if you start working your way up, then it's, you know, you just build confidence over time. So. And I think it also depends on what type of bus you drive, whether it's a type A, B, C, or D. I found it easier to drive John's buses, type C's, than I did the type D's that I drove. I think the type D's handled better, but let's see, AJ always has some good pictures. We'll take a look at Adam and see what he's uploaded. Oh gosh, 162 pictures. Good lord. AJ uploads at like hundreds at a time. We'll look at Peter too. Peter's someone I met when I was up in Ohio. Here's OSBE. Where is Noah in here? Like, because I know he was showing me some pictures not too long ago, and I apparently can't remember his name on Flickr. What kind of license do you need to have to drive a school bus? Well, it depends on a couple things. So first off, the general license that you need is a CDL, a commercial driver's license. And then in some states, you have to have endorsements. So, like if you want to drive a hazardous material 18-wheeler, you have to have endorsements for that. So for school buses, you have to have a school bus endorsement that allows you to carry X amount of passengers. But there are some buses, like for example, this really short one, you might only need a normal license. There are buses that you don't need a CDL. You just need your driver's license and you'll be good. What about in Georgia? I don't know Georgia law, unfortunately, but yeah, let's see. Crown King, this guy's out. I think he's in San Diego. He has a YouTube channel too. He posts a lot of bus videos. So, if I can't find Noah here in a minute, we're just gonna give up. So, school bus heritage. Okay, we'll look under there because that should have Noah's account on here. top contributors. He's not in there. And it's his page. Like, let's see. As long as it's not diesel, you can use a regular license. Okay, well. Actually, no, we'll maybe. Okay, I guess we're not getting this. Why don't you hippity hop onto RORMP? Because I'm having fun doing this right now. Besides, I've been playing ROR for the past 4 days straight, so. Let's see if I can find any of. Oh, here's an interesting one. Okay, let's take a look at this. You think you made this group? This is School Bus Heritage. This would have been Noah's group. I mean, maybe you made it, but. Okay, so this is an interesting bus. As you can see, this is either a Ward or an Amtran. It says it's a 97, but this is much older than that. And the reason you can tell is because of these doors, this kind of curved style door right here. Now, the reason this is so interesting is because most of the buses, most of the Wards or Amtrans around this era would have what do they call it? The doors that go in. I can't even remember what they're called right now. But you know what I'm talking about. So, someone's at the door. Yeah, whatever. Oh, it's just my brother. Okay, let's take a look at Arjun's picks. Jackknife door. Thank you, Clayton. I brain fart, you know. Jackknife, that's what I'm looking for. So, let's see. This is a nice bus. I think it'd look better with a chrome. Or I think this would be, going back to the chrome, I think this would be an appropriate time to have a chrome grille on it. 2019 CE gasoline powered. Nice. Let's see, here's some EFXs. I hope that's a Photoshop right there. I can't tell if it is or not. That's not a Photoshop. That's a why would they have numbers on the inside like that? That's terrible. Gosh, that's really weird, but okay, whatever. Let's see what else. Those international REs, okay. Alright, let's see. This guy drives, he's a driver. I don't remember where, but, what is that? Sounds like someone's mowing their lawn outside, but there's no grass to mow here. Like, here we go. This is an interesting one. This looks like an EFX, but just something. Louisiana, yeah, that sounds right. I think you're right there. I bet he is too. Let's see if we can look at this license plate and see. This is Michigan. Okay, yeah. Can the drivers record students though, or normally on hand, or normally on their route? If you're talking about like shooting a video while the students are on board, yeah, no, that's probably a frowned upon thing. I would not recommend that. So, let's see. That Amtran at Myers has a jackknife door. It was really worn out. It did not want to open and close. Oh Lord, yeah, I bet. Like, I remember one of the first times I went to a bus dealership. I was in I think it was a Bluebird, and it just had normal outward opening doors. But the thing was, so for those of you who haven't messed around with a Bluebird door, like an old Bluebird door, or even a current one, so what you do is you pull up on there's like a handle that you pull up on and then you release it out. I had never done that before, so I'm just pulling on it, trying to open the door, but I couldn't open it. And I'm freaking out, you know, like, because I'm, oh my gosh, what is going on? So then eventually I figure out that you pull it up and then push it out. But yeah, so I started last week. My first full week of school was this week. I have final exams in 2 weeks. Okay, first, there are so many people who have final exams in 2 weeks. Like, why didn't you have them last semester? Anyways, that's really stupid. But November QISD made me laugh so much. Hi from Vermont. Well, thank you for watching from Vermont. from Vermont. And thank you for always commenting on my videos. I see that you're a regular commenter. And I said in the beginning of the stream, you might not have been here, but I didn't do a December QISD moments because we were kind of on and off, and I was we barely did routes. So there will be one at the end of this month, though. Let's see. The doors on 04 IC was opened while we were driving. They seemed really loose. It was a manual door. Oh, that's too bad. I ride a 2020 Gas Vision, and it has a manual door. It's weird how newer buses still have manual doors. I mean, sure, that's cool if you want that option, but a little weird. You know who else is from Vermont? I know exactly. Yep. Bernie Sanders is too. So, we're not getting into political stuff, though. That would probably make a lot of people leave. So, let's see. Some of us are still in the first semester. We started school in September. I'd never actually thought of that. Okay, that makes total sense. Thank you, Clayton. That makes a lot of sense now. Yeah, I had never thought of that. So, they made a 2020 year vehicle yet? Yes, they do. You know, that's how they work. This is a nice picture too. So, okay, let's look at AJ. He like I said earlier, he posts thousands of pictures on here. Look at, he has, you can't see it because I'm blocking it, but behind my face it shows how many pictures he posts. 27,000 pictures he has on here. So, anyways, let's see what else. Let's see what new stuff he's got on here. He's got the D3s on here. Nothing that I haven't seen on his page before. REs, some HDXs. How do the people who make future year buses predict what they will look like? Oh, well, I think you're thinking of it wrong. I brought this up earlier, but car manufacturers, bus manufacturers, truck manufacturers, they always jump a model year ahead for whatever reason. I don't know why. Beats me. But, you know, that's just what they do. Bus 11 in my old district had the door popping open in the middle of the highway. The master switch was from the shop. Said was causing it. Then the transmission went out. Oh, that's terrible. Let's see. It's a nice lineup right there. Most motor companies, by the time one design comes out, they already have the next design ready to come out cars anyways. Clayton says, I assume it has something to do with the law in some states on how long a bus can be in service. That's a possibility, yeah. Let's see. Beautifully spec'd RE. Beautiful, beautiful RE right here. I firmly believe all IC products should come with black window posts and tinted windows. 100% makes the bus look so much better. So much better in my opinion. I first saw that way back when, but I saw it in person when my old district in Texas started doing it the year after I graduated. And again, I've said it once, I'll say it again, best looking buses in my opinion. So let's see, we have a 2020 IC CE Navistar, and it has a manual door. That's really weird. I know Nashawn said it earlier, these newer buses should not have manual doors. Again, if you want to go the cheap route, cool, but, you know, whatever. So, let's see. I don't think I've said it, so hello to everyone who has joined within the last couple minutes. Hope you all are enjoying the live stream. So, I've always found that these IC warning exterior light monitors just really, not that they're weird, it's just they're just different from everything else. I don't really care for them either way. But let's see. You're ignoring me. What? Oh, and I can't read everyone's comments, but let's see. Your last comment said, my bus driver drives an old bus. It's an 03 CE300. Let's see, it's scrolling through now. It even came with air doors. I think I have rode a Thomas FS65 last year for a spare. That's what I think. Yeah, it's probably a spare at this point. Has anyone ever seen a C2 with a manual door? I've never seen one. Yes, I have a video. Let's see. I don't have a video of one, but I have a video to share if I can find it. Give me 1 minute, see if I can still, see if I saved it. Alright, this is not my video, but this is another unique bus. I'll make myself a little bit smaller here so y'all can see this. Not my video, but maybe some of you have seen it, maybe some of you haven't. Let's take a look at this. This is, I'll also turn it down because I don't know how loud it's going to be. It's a C2 with a stick shift. Put my headphones on too. Turn it up a little bit. It's not that loud. I can't remember if he says what year it is in here. Okay, anyways, you get the point. You can go watch the full video if you want. Title's right here, Standard Shift Thomas School Bus. But yes, this is a really interesting bus. I think he has a couple other videos on his channel of it, and I want to say it's a 2010. Want to say, but I can't confirm that. Let's see. I aid on a 2015 C2, 100% air operations, all yellow accents besides wheels and bumpers. If you go on my channel, I did a light show on it. Okay, well, I'll bite. Let's see. Showing the lights on it, 2015 C2. Probably that video. Alright, let's look. Put my comments again. See, yep, just push a button and zoom in. Or not. See, there's red override on there. So, okay. Anyways, let's see what else. What other comments am I reading? It's weird how the V8 is slower than the V6 and faster on school buses, but the other way around for cars. Because isn't the V8 faster? I'm not an engine person. Don't ask me that stuff. If you want to know answers to that, Clayton is in here, and I'm sure he can gladly answer that stuff for you because he knows way more about that stuff than I do. I always thought that air-operated jackknife doors I always thought that air-operated jackknife doors that were on certain Bluebird products were really cool. Yeah, I think so too. Let's see. Nishan says we have these light monitors. Yeah, those are the standards. I mean, that's the one that I like. Those are the light monitors I prefer. Let's see. I hate but love Max 47s for some reason. I don't like Max 47s. I prefer DTs. But I also can't get 0.4.6. The link has always had the same error over and over. I have no idea what is the request to could not be found. That page is no longer valid then. So, yeah. Let's see. Read my stuff, says Hunter. The only thing I've seen you post was at my school, and we mostly have internationals. So, let's see. Where is Project 681? I could call him. Like, he might be working though, so I don't know. Let me see. Give me a minute. Let me see if he's... Yeah, he looks like he might be working right now, so... yeah. Sorry. I'd call him, but if he's at work, then I'm not gonna, so... let's see. Let's continue on looking at AJ stuff. We'll look through one more page. Let's see. Again, I'm not seeing anything too out of the ordinary on this. Do I have an alternative download link to 0.4.6? No, but you might be able to look on the official ROR site. I know that there was a... I know I saw it when I was on there not too long ago. They had like a legacy download or a historical link download to where you could download previous versions. I don't remember if 0.4.6 was on there or not, though, so you can look on there and it might be on there. So here's a 2002 International or Bluebird International, so that's a nice picture. And just a lot of C's, so. All right. Let's look at some pictures from Adam. All right, Adam recently met up with Logan, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe he just went on his own for these. Logan, I don't know if you're still in here. If you are, Adam went with you on this little bus hunt, right? I think he said that he did, but... do I play Roblox? No. It is about a 2000 International and a 2019 Thomas. Okay. Let's see. Have I ever heard of a Cat C7 and a C2? We have one C2 like that in a different terminal, and it's a 2011. Yes! Yes, I have. Mind you, there were not a whole lot of them that were made, but I never had the experience of ever seeing one in person, I don't believe. None of the local districts, QISD. My dog is at the door, so please hold. Hi, come in. Come here. Come here. No, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, Lord, guys. My dog, every night, she comes to my door, usually around this time, and she claws on the door, and she wants to play, so... But when I opened the door and told her to come in, she didn't do anything. Notice how Cameron is nicer to the dog than he is to me. Now, Nishai, the dog respects me. The dog likes me. Oh, Lord. I'll do another one, and I'll get the bus with better mirrors, and I'll zoom in next time. I'll also put on the run... Put it on the run so the buzzer goes off. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see. You respect me? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Austin, is that a direct link? I'm gonna go... Oh, yes, it is. So, let's see. I'll go ahead. I'll copy that link, and I'll put it in here for anyone else who ever wants. 0.4.6 ROR 0.4.6, and that way, whenever someone asks me for it. Austin, can you send me a direct link when you get a chance for that thing, so that I can just put it in, so that I can have it to send to people? Thank you in advance. Let's see. Don't cuss. Did I say something that I shouldn't have? Oh, Lord. Let's see. I ride a 2018 C2 LED ambers and reds LED stop sign, some kind of safety system involving service brake, and I think that's it. I think everything else is incandescent. I don't think you should mix and match incandescents and LEDs. Never have. Terrible, terrible. Let's see. We have a 2000 International, that engine that blew up, so we got a 2019 Tom. Oh my lord. You guys could just copy and paste it to a text document and save it to your drive. Life isn't that hard. Okay, well, look, dude. No one was talking to you. I just simply asked him for a download link because it automatically closes out, and just so I can send it to other people when they ask me for it. Okay? So, chill. I've been talking about meeting up with Adam this summer at Myers. What? And I didn't get an invite? What? No, if I do end up going to Spring Fling, like, I do want to, like, head up to Myers, or Mike and B, or, you know, whatever else is up there. So, and I'd totally be down to meet with you too. So, or anyone who's up in that area. So, oh, someone else said the F word. Oh, okay. I was going to say, like, I don't think I said anything. So, I thought I saw something else in here, but you got 2 bluebirds this year. Nice. Let's see. Andy says our 2016s are all, they're all LEDs, and 2018s and 19s are LED. Everything besides ambers and reds. Yeah, no, that's just not it. That's terrible. So, let's see. Let's see, Zach. I don't know why. What else are you doing, Zach? Like, I found an activity bus on GovDeals. It's a 98 Thomas MVP. Should I bid on it? I don't know. Should you? Like, what do we got in here? Like, let's see. Look at this picture. I've shown you this before. Okay, let's see. Oh, yes. Yes. Nashawn has a tendency to purposely piss me off sometimes. Because he knows that I don't like this stuff. So, if you look, we have one LED over here and one incandescent over here. And he sends me stuff like this on a normal basis, and every time it pisses me off, and he knows it. So, anyways, I don't mean it like that. I was just saying, couldn't you copy it and save it to Google Drive? And oh, I see. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, that is a smarter idea. Yes, sorry. Do I like street sweepers? No, not really. There's an old Superior Super Cruiser at Myers. I have a couple pictures of it on my Flickr, and a Carpenter Corsair. Yes, I think I've seen your pictures of it. I know I have seen pictures of it, and I've heard of it. But yeah, I'm totally, like, I would love to go up there because there's no bus stuff around here. There's a dealership up in Phoenix, but, you know. Zach, you are pissed that some MF teen just slammed into the Traverse while I was sitting at a traffic light. Zach, I am so sorry. That sucks. I don't like LED flashes in the new buses. They're way too flashy. I think I prefer LEDs that don't strobe. Now, everyone has their opinions. That's what I grew up around, non-strobing LED lights. But, you know, that's what I like, so non-strobing. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Your district still runs incandescent everything. A lot of districts in Ohio do. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you sent me this picture before. Let's see what is wrong with it. I'm not seeing anything on the warning lights. I'm seeing... Oh, the cross views are different. Yeah, okay. Yep. That's, Nope. Hey, C2, my school has CEs, but they have, 04 International ICs, but this bus has LED lights, but they don't work like an old school bus, like the Thomas Hazards. Huh. Is it on this page or was it on the other page? I know Adam Here, it's this one. This is another good one. Look at this one. Like, Adam sent me this picture over text like last week, and he said someone didn't do their pre-trip. Like, how do you mess up this bad? Like, how do you look at this? How do you mess that up so bad? Like, oh my gosh, that one's just crazy. But, anyways, let's take a look at Peter's picture. Peter, he's also up in Ohio, and he bought. A couple months back, he bought a 2003 or 2004 Bluebird International. I met him when I was in Ohio. Super cool guy. But anyways, he also posts pictures on a pretty regular basis. So he's found a lot of really cool stuff too. So let's see. Buses could have a dead man switch like a train if the dog's at the door again. Let's see, it will move and back the emergency brake and it will apply. Huh. Let's see, did you know that in Wisconsin it's required to have the front right passenger window non-tinted but all the other ones be tinted? No, I did not know that actually. Okay, I'm going to try again with the dog, see what she does. So. Lord, she still is, I don't know, but, okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take like a 2-minute break. I'm just going to go, get some blood flow and fill up my water real quick. So, quick intermission. I will be back momentarily. Yeah. All right, I am back. All right, let's see what I have missed here. Yes, intermission. You know, just gotta take a break every now and then. I've been going for what, an hour and a half. So, who likes internationals? They're not terrible. Let's see. I like internationals. I especially like the Max Force and in the Cummins engines that they put in them. I read Nose 3CE. Do I think Tesla's going to make a school bus? Not anytime soon. Not at all. they've got enough to focus on with, you know, with their semis and all their new models. And they have like a Model Y that's coming out, right? You know, so, whoa, that's not all the way shut. I would have spilled water all over myself. Okay, let's take a look at this. This is an interesting bus. Let's see. Andy, links do not come through on here. So, what is this? I have no idea what body that is. That's a really interesting one. Like I said, Peter finds some really, really interesting stuff out here. So. Let's see, here's an old Carpenter. Carpenter Dodge. Wow. It's another one. You don't really see a whole lot of Dodge Type C's. They were never too popular. You know, they existed, but they just were never as popular as Ford or Carpenter, Ford or Chevy or International. Let's see, you have another thing to bother me with. Let's see. Yeah, no, not this stupid electrical tape. Like, come on. Like, come on, just fix the bus. It's not that hard. I don't think it's that hard. I don't know. A Green Wayne. Let's see. Joe, bus number 333, he has a bus like this in his hometown. Pretty much the same. It's a Wayne International, and it's painted almost the same. I think it's got some yellow in there too, but here we go. This is a Carpenter. So, Carpenter Lodestar. Let's see, 3800 hood. What else do we got in here? C2s. What is this? Oh, this is some... I don't really know much about city buses, so... Wow. Beautiful. That looks like Midwest Transit. I know it's not. But for some of the people who have been around in the community for some time, maybe some of you remember School Bus Land. That used to be an old picture website that was, it was a great resource. Lots of pictures, lots of really high quality pictures. But most of those pictures were taken at Midwest Transit. So, let's see. Anything good in here? Like anything unique or? No, not really. All right, let's check him out. Let's see. Do I think Freightliner is going to stop making buses? No, of course not. So Freightliner owns Thomas. And, oh, hold on before I go into that. Alliant, Ohio, wow. Huh, that's really interesting. Basically, Freightliner owns Thomas. It's very successful for them. They're not going to stop making buses anytime soon. Have I ever seen a C2 with a light monitor by the door switch and switch panel? So, yes, I have. That seems to be a common occurrence on a lot of Thomas buses, which I think it's a weird place for them. You know, you do you, whatever, put it where you want, but, yeah. Let's see, Crown King, like I said, I'm pretty sure he's in San Diego. He has a YouTube channel, so if you're so inclined to, he has a lot of Super Coach videos and stuff like that. So, when you do your next route, drive a 2018 Bluebird. We don't have any Bluebirds in QISD, any 2018 Bluebirds in QISD. So, no can do. There we go, got a Super Coach. Okay. Let's check out School Bus Heritage. And no. And I think we're back to this. So, okay. Do y'all want to do a live unboxing here? It's nothing too special, but it's stuff that I haven't opened yet. So, Christopher McManus. Guess what? What am I guessing? What's going on here? You know what? We're just going to go get this package. All right. Let me go get that real quick. All right. Here we go. Now, I bought this. Okay. I bought this, God knows how long ago. Probably 5 months ago at the time. Yeah, probably about 5 months ago. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to save this one for my next live stream. And I haven't live streamed since then. So, here we go. Let me see. I'm just going to cross out any information because who knows, maybe I accidentally might put something on that I don't need, but try not to. I legit don't even remember what's in here. I really don't. I don't have the slightest clue as to what is in this package. Wait. 210. That the guy that sent this apparently lived he lived somewhat close to where I used to live in Maryland, so that's cool. Let's see. Okay, anyways, here's the package right here. Let's go ahead and make this full screen so y'all can actually... Okay, like I said, I legit have no idea what is in here. All I remember is that it's brochures. And if you remember, I did a video a while back over the summer. It was with Noah, and I complained about how someone bought all these, they kept on outbidding us on all these unique manuals, these bus manuals that you don't ever see. And I think these are some of those that I bought. I think, but like I said, I really don't remember what these are, so... Let's see. Also, is he a bus driver? Is who a bus driver? I assume you're talking about Noah, and if you are, then no. He's not a bus driver. Okay, cool. Got this open. I got to be careful because I don't want to like show anything. Like I don't want to show any receipts or anything in here. Like that would show an address or whatever, you know. Alright, so we got a piece of cardboard just to keep everything flat. What did you miss? We are currently doing an unboxing for something that I had not opened and meant to open months ago. So, here we go. This is always nice. These are bus manuals. I don't remember what manuals they are, though. So, I am very excited. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Okay. Oh, yes, these are the ones. Okay. Okay, okay. These are good manuals to open up. So, there are two of them in here, and I bought these. I bought one of them because of the styling of it, and the other one just because it's cool. But we'll put that right there. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the Bluebird All-American Manual. Let me close my knife first. Like I said, I don't... This is a really nice one. This feels like a recycled cardboard type deal. Let me see if there's any good pictures in here. Or, well, you know what? Let's just do it like a picture book. So, Bluebird All-American. Let's see. Let me make OBS bigger so I can actually see what it says on there. Simply the best. Oh, these are really cool. So, over here, we have All-American #1 and the current then, generation of the Bluebird All-American. Over here, simple, starting in... You can pause it and read it if you want. Anyways, next page. Let's see. More excellent pictures of the All-American. Mind you, this is a mid-90s brochure. So, these are pictures of the interior. Alright. Pictures of the engine. And I will upload pictures of all of this to Flickr so that you guys can actually take a more in-depth look at it. Because I know that there are some people who do that. So, yeah. Let's see. Chassis. What else do we have in here? We're going to the... and then the body itself, and then just stuff. So this is a really nice one, really nice thing. So I'll be back in a bit. If the stream is done, then have an amazing weekend. Well, if the stream is done, I hope you have a good weekend too. I don't know. I'll probably go for, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes. I really don't know. We'll just see what happens. But thanks for sticking around. Anyway, so. Okay, let's take a look at this manual too. This is the cooler one out of the two, in my opinion. This is the one that I really, really wanted to get. Yeah, there's nothing else in there. Mainly, part of it has to do with this design. It's just a very 80s feel. It's just, I think it's a beautiful, beautiful, just thing. So, the only time I wrote a CE was bus to Science Olympiad. I wrote a CE for most of my school career, I guess. But yeah, C's they're good writing buses. So this has a lot of pages in here. Let's see if I can just find a couple decent ones, because I don't think most of these don't look like they're just pictures of board members in here. Here's a good one. Never ridden an IC product. They're pretty nice. They're pretty great. Let's see. There we go. Those are in the Canada plant, I guess. So, all right, let's see what else we got. So, over here, the different badges and styles that you can choose. There is an old EF. There's a Mighty Might. Oops, wrong way. S1800 and Minnow Tour. You've heard Thomas IC and Bluebird. I've ridden all three too, actually. Let's see, anything else in here? Like I said, I'll post all of these pictures on Flickr of each page, so you can actually read it and take a look at these pictures. Yeah, this Thomas one doesn't have a whole lot of cool things in here, but still nonetheless really cool. So, I wonder how much I paid for those. Let's see, does Freightliner and IC have some sort of competition between each other? I mean, technically, yeah, they're rivals. Bluebird, IC, and Thomas are the big three bus manufacturers. Those are what you see everywhere, really. So, I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that they do have a rivalry. So, let's see. I've only ridden an international. It's good to get variety in there. So, I also want to show off a couple pictures. Let's see. What do we got in here? Is there anything like super good? Here's Cy-Fair's buses if you've never seen them. This is the district where I used to live when I lived in Houston. These are their CEs. So as the owner of QISD, what are you going to do with the buses that were used in the 17-18 school year? Oh, my webcam's too big. Thank you, Andy. Thank you. Would not have noticed that. What am I going to do with the buses that we used 17-18? Well, we retired them. So we still have a few of them, but they're just gone now. We don't use them anymore. So, will I be a bus driver one day? Yeah, I probably will. Do I want to do it like full time forever and ever? Probably not. But yeah, these are Cy-Fair's buses. These are what I've been saying are the best looking buses that I think are around. So, yeah. Yes, they are Texas Spec. That's where I used to live. Let's see. This is one of the new lots there that they put in place. Let's see if you. I didn't really get a whole lot of pictures of it. Do you think that the C2 needs a refresh? Oh yes, of course it needs a refresh. As well as the CE. I mean, they've been it's over 15 years that the C2 has been you know, a thing, and the CE 14 years. So yeah, they definitely need a refresh. And I'll be interested to see if the C2 will remain my favorite bus based on looks, or if I'm gonna have to change it. So do I like black window border or yellow window border better? I like black window border better on most things. I said it earlier, CEs or all IC products, newer IC products, should have black window posts and tinted windows. I think it looks fantastic on there, along with Bluebird Visions. So I think they look really good that way. So let's see if there's a Vision in this one. This was a different lot that I went to, but it's also still Cy-Fair. You can see more T-Series. Go and subscribe from T-Series. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Could the HDX use an upgrade? Yeah, I think the HDX is time for an upgrade too. Let's see. For those of you who don't know, I was in Texas recently. Just visiting my dad out there. These are pictures of John's bus. Maybe you've seen the videos on my channel and his. But over here, this is a 1987 Thomas International. And over here, this is a 1988 Bluebird International. They're great buses. And since I've been there within the past couple weeks, he has upgraded these, the lights on the Bluebird to be LED, the headlights, just like the Thomas are. And those things are bright. Let me tell you, oh my gosh. For your next route, drive an 85 International. We don't have an 85 International. And you can see John right there. Right there, that's him. Well, the IC might change to cluster, and the hood might soon because of the new MV Durastar, and the CE is based off of the Durastar. Yeah, I know. I had talked about that with either Noah or Nishan, and I think that is a possibility. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, these look awesome. He's done a great job restoring them, and he's got a lot of work to do on the Bluebird. He's told me that, and I can't wait to see it the next time I go out there. I've still saved a few of the QISD buses because I've seen them in action, mainly 12 and 19. I've also noticed that 34 has been rebuilt into a TC, which is very cool. Yeah, that is my route bus. Let's see. Do I like the new C2 gauge cluster? I think I'll get used to it over time. I don't really care either way for it, but you know, it's not like you're going to be able to change them. So just got to get used to it. As long as it has the important information on there, that's what's important. So do I like D3s? Not as much as T3s. So D3s are fine. T3s are better. That's my opinion. Yeah, the Thomas does need a wash. But it's been raining there, and as you can see, There are trees right here, and what you can't see is over here, over off to the side, there's also more trees. But yeah, and look at all this mud in here too. If you see my last video on his buses, there was so much mud right there because it had just been raining and the buses were sinking in there. But yeah, it's crazy. He told me he's gonna have to get like concrete to fill it up. So these are El Paso buses. This is just, I can't remember if this was like in El Paso or right outside. I think it was in El Paso, but did I like driving the Thomas or the Bluebird better? I'm gonna have to say the Thomas because it was stick shift. Now for those of you who don't know, there's a video on John's channel, Texas Street Man with a TX, where I drove both of these buses. If you haven't seen that, definitely go watch it because I stalled out the Thomas. I'd never driven stick. I'd driven stick once before that, and that was in the back of my high school's parking lot. And Sam, who was in the stream earlier, he had a stick shift Jeep. He was like, "Oh yeah, you should drive it, blah blah blah," and he just didn't really tell me how. So I was just like, "Yep, nope, I'm not doing this." So I drove it for about 3 seconds. But John actually told me how to do it, and you know, messing around with the shifter was fun. So mind you, I was only in first, second, and third gear, so I didn't really get to mess around with going fast in there. But I also did go around more in the Thomas than I did in the Bluebird. So if I had to choose Thomas, I think the Thomas was the better out of the two, but I think that's also just because I've seen it for so long, and it was just cool to actually be able to drive it. Here we go. This was in downtown Tucson. Beautiful, beautiful A3RE, and you can see back there's a Thomas ER, which I didn't realize that district had any until I saw this picture and was zooming in. I was like, huh, didn't even realize that bus was back there. There's overlook of Tucson. Let's see, I'm trying to see if there's any pictures in here that have like any like fantastic pictures. Let's see, these are all model pictures. I've got to start working on my models again. Let's see, that's my truck. That's out in Saguaro National Park, and I got bored, so I went out there and took some pictures of it. Going up the stream to do first student routes. All right, Andy, I will see you later. Let's see, and thanks for watching. Could we see more electric buses from Freightliner and IC? Yes, I think going forward we're going to see electric buses from all of the manufacturers. We already do, but implemented in all of their buses coming soon. So, how long has the International been making the same models? Since 2005. So, what's the difference between the D3 and the T3? Okay, this is a T3 right here, so we'll pull up this picture. I don't think I have a picture of a D3 in here. Let me pull up a picture of a D3. Bluebird All-American D3RE. They pretty much look the same. They mostly look the same, but okay, so right here. Okay, so the first difference is kind of up front. They're not too different up front. So you can see it's mainly going to be in the warning lights where you're going to be able to see the difference. But the T3, which is on the left, kind of looks more, it changed its looks to look more like an IC. And you'll see that once we change to the back view here right now. Okay. The D3 is amazing. No. But anyways, so this is where the difference really is. Let's see, so you can see the difference between the backs now. T3's on the left, D3's on the right. It's a pretty obvious difference from there. So, I mean, they're more or less the same. I prefer the T3 out of the two. I don't really care either way, but, you know, That's what I prefer. So, plus we have a lot of T3s here in this district. I don't think we've ever had D3s. Not the, oh, here's a D3 right here. This is not from our district. So, International needs to change their bus. Yeah, I think they're going to fairly soon. Like we were talking about earlier with the update of the Durastar. So, let's see. Here's some brochures that I have. Some ICRE, FE Vision stuff. Let's see. These were taken on my birthday. We went up to a little town called Mount Lemon. And there is actually snow up there right now. So, I'm trying to go back to pictures of Spring Fling because I haven't shown... Here we go. So, show off a couple pictures from here. Let's see. This picture right here. Now, if you look, there's a ditch right here and this wall of dirt. You can't see it, but it's there. But this Thomas keeps on wanting to fall over into that ditch, and I keep on wanting to see it. This is up in Ohio, but one day it will. This is a Ford Wayne. I don't have it in front of me. I thought I did. But I took off a few things off of this bus. Let's see if I have the picture of that Superior somewhere in here. Where is it? Was it that one that I took? No, it wasn't that one. Where is it? Okay, I don't know. Okay. You might be able to make it out, but right over here there's a little Lodestar emblem, and I took that off of that bus. And then right over here, you can't see it in there, I took off this IH emblem, which is beautiful, and it's just been sitting on my desk since I came back. I haven't done anything with it. I don't know what else to do with it, but how sad. All these good-looking buses, and then the school district just leaves them for rust or scrap. I mean, that's just how it works. They got to get rid of them. The scrapper will buy them for money, and that's it. So, I hate only reds. It's ugly. Yeah, I agree. But that's what they did way back when. So, let's see. This is Noah's district right here. So, you got some pictures over there. Eric's district. COD Live 135. This is his district. That was right off the interstate we were traveling through, so we took a picture. Let's see. What's up, Richard? Hello. I mean, I understand the part and the fact that they might be old, but it's still pretty sad. Yeah, I mean, what can you do about it, though? So, this is in West Virginia. This is a full Bluebird lot. Like, I think they had a couple C2s in there. Yeah, there's a C2 right there, but there's a CE over here, but this is just full-on Bluebird land, so. This right here was the first bus I ever drove. 1990 Crown Super... No, wait, it wasn't that one. I take it back. This is an 88 Super Coach, but what do I think of the RE series? I like ICREs. I don't really have anything against them. They're not my favorite, but let's see. Here's a lineup. This bus on the end, that's the first bus I ever drove, 1990 Crown Super Coach. So, yeah, that was a very fun bus to drive. There's Joe right there. Let's see. 88 Super Coach. That's a 2003 HDX. I think that's an 04 Bluebird International, and that's a 1990 Bluebird International. That one has a DTA 360 in it. So yeah, 2004 International. 93 Bluebird International on this one, on that gray one. Here we go, 1936 International Wayne. This was a really interesting bus to see, as you can see. Let's see, Prison 3800. No, that wasn't That wasn't a prison bus. This guy, he bought it and he painted it like this. So it's a nice paint job, but nope, not prison. He took out pretty much most of the seats in there, but yeah. If I was able to buy any bus, what would I buy? You know, I don't really know what I would buy. I don't really have that one set bus that I want to buy. I just want, when I eventually get a bus, I do want to get a bus at some point. I just want it to be something unique. I don't want it to be, you know, just another international. I don't want it to be just, that's what a lot of people own. They own internationals. But if I do end up owning one of those, you know, that's cool. I'll have a bus. But I want something that's unique, something that no one else can say that they have. Something that mainly just stands out, and that's, you know, whatever that may be, that's what I'm looking for. So, do I watch the bus life? They converted an 05 HDX into their new home. I've seen schooly people before. I don't really watch them. I think I have seen the bus life. It sounds familiar, or maybe that's just because it's been recommended to me here or there. So I'm going to get the same bus just because. Okay, well, what happens if you only have enough money to buy one and then you can't buy 12? What happens then? Then you're going to have to sell it and get 12. Like, here we go. This is another interesting one. This is a 1954 Wayne Chevy, and I've always liked this bus. I'm gonna get the bus after I get 12. Duh. Okay, fine. And I know I went AFK here for a second, but the reason I like this bus, before we moved to Texas, we lived in Maryland. Before I lived here, I lived in Texas. Anyways, this is 12 years ago at this point, I think. Yeah, 12. Good God. But anyways, so before we moved from Maryland, we had found out that there was a bus museum in Pennsylvania. And they only had this one school bus there. But, you know, whatever. So we went there. I took a picture in front of it. And it was just the coolest thing ever. And I hadn't seen it since. So going back this year, and I took a picture in front of it, and, you know, did the same thing, and it was just so cool. So cool to be able to see that bus again. And it's a really, really cool bus to own. They did a wonderful job restoring it. CE 300 or 200? 300 for sure. My district I went to only had two T3s just to try something different, but we were mainly all HDX. Well, let's see. Somewhere in here there's a scenic cruiser. I think there's a scenic cruiser. There's a fishbowl. Those are cool. Gotta love that one red light. Yeah, I know. I have a video on this bus, this 1951 Brill. I just never uploaded it, so I have a video on it, like a quick walk around. So let's see. What do I think of Florida specs? Yeah, no, I don't really like Florida specs. Not all that much. There's Noah right there walking around. HDX from Clark County, Nevada. Let's see. Check your Discord. PM me. I'm checking in a couple minutes. They only have Bluebirds and some internationals. Not much. Yeah. Isn't that where you were that one day? Well, I was a lot of places that one day. But yeah, that's where I was. And maybe I'll be going back again this year. I don't know. It was a fun trip. I had a lot of fun on it. But we're just going to have to see timing. Can you read my last message, please? Let's see. I tried reinstalling Microsoft Visual C++ 2010. I'm still having the same error. Then you need to... God, I don't remember exactly what it is. But there's like some visual stuff that you need in there. Oh, God, I can't remember what it's called. I don't remember, but let's see. Do you like the new LED turn signals from Sound Off? Yeah, I don't mind them. I've always preferred arrow turn signals over normal turn signals. So, a YouTube live stream. It's been a while. Yeah, I know. It's only been 6 months. So nah, it was just earlier today. I was just like, I could read my book, or I could, you know, watch Netflix, or I could live stream. So I decided to live stream. Let's see. I don't get why there's black around the taillights. That's just how they spec their buses. So, do I like Georgia specs? Kind of. I mean, they're kind of boring. But look at some New York specs. This is a New York spec, actually. This Carpenter right here. This was a former New York bus. I know it's a Pennsylvania license plate, but this did originally come from New York. Cameron and Reed doesn't get... Where's my book? It's right here, look. My book is right here, okay? And I have read this much of it, okay? So, I read a chapter a day, so... Oh, you meant in pics and memes? Okay. Last stream I was in was back when you streamed random ROR stuff. Yeah, that was all of my previous live streams, but, what's the member limit you have to reach to get a private server in 0.4.6? I generally say anywhere from like 8 to 10 is generally a good amount, but I think active, 8 to 10 active. Let's see. Dublin, Ohio only has internationals, but we just got two 2018 Bluebirds and one Thomas. Oh, nice. Do I like Kentucky specs, or do I think they're boring? They stand out there. I do like Kentucky specs, actually. And Nishan, come to think of it, over here, I don't know if I told you about this, Nishan, but this will go for everyone. I have a book to recommend to you called The Wings of Bluebird. This book was published, I think, in the 70s. So it's not, yeah, 1977. So 1977, but it more or less gives the history of Bluebird up until that point. And you guys know that Bluebird isn't necessarily my favorite brand, but it's actually a really interesting book. Now, I picked mine up on eBay. I think I paid like 20 bucks for it. But I know they have copies on Amazon, but they're a little more expensive. So it's a really good read. It was really interesting. Learning about the history of Bluebird through not like... It was interesting. So, if you're looking for a book to read, I'd recommend it. It's only like 150 pages or something. 139, so... And somewhere in here, there's pictures of the plant. I just saw it. Where are they? See if there's anything like... But I really do recommend this book. This is a really interesting book. So, The Wings of Bluebird. Okay, so, definitely recommended. Anyways, back to this. Do you like Canadian school buses? Because I used to ride an O2 International Bluebird home and a 18C2 to school. As long as they don't have the 8 right-of-ways, I am okay with it. Oh Lord, he's recommended books. Dude, that's a good book. Like, I'm not trying to change any conversations here, but between the two best of QISD moments you posted, what would be your favorite moment? Oh, that's a good question. And yes, Wolfie Furno, you can. Just PM me on Discord, so I'll actually take a look at it, but it probably won't be until Monday. There were probably some other ones that come to mind, but the one that were in there, but the one that comes to mind is, I want to say it was October But I was driving down one stretch of road, and Zach was driving down another stretch of road. And he was going to turn, and then he almost wrecked head into me. And he was acting really stupid that day. So that was a pretty funny one. So just because he was clearly not paying attention, and he could clearly see me. But let's see. I've actually rode in a school bus to school and got sideswiped from a semi, and he took off. Jeez. Bet he didn't get very far. Look up Shorty A3Fs. Yeah, okay, we'll do that in a second. Let me finish going through here. But this Thomas International, that's a stick shift. That was a fun bus to ride, almost like John's bus. And these Crown Super Coaches, I've said it once, I'll say it again. Best riding buses you will ever ride on. A Crown Super Coach 2. I don't know why that was it, but it surprised me just as much as it might surprise y'all. So let's see. These are weird. This is a weird TC. I don't get why they always put so many bluebird symbols on it. Like, why are there so many blue? There's 3 right there. I think there's more on the back. There's a one on the door. Like, why? This was right around the state capitol. You might be able to see it, but that's the state capitol right there. So, do stick shift buses have a parking brake? Yes, they do. Let's see what else. Here's a scenic cruiser. If you have not seen a scenic cruiser, they're gorgeous, gorgeous buses. I've seen a handful in real life. This one is in southern Arizona, Lowell, Arizona. It's pretty close to the border, but this one was just sitting there. This street just has a couple old trucks and stuff on it. There's another bus over here. There's one up here, and there's a couple cars back there. But it's a cool little street to go down, and I'll probably be back down there again. So, let's see. My favorite QISD moment comes from November, where I think it was Brandon and Zach that were racing their buses. It was Brandon. I don't remember the other person who it was, though. But yeah, that one was pretty good. Got a question for you. Will you ever buy yourself a school bus? Yes, I would love to buy a school bus, and I'll explain why I haven't in a minute. If so, what one, and what would your budget be for it? So the reason I haven't bought a bus currently is that insurance is $2,000 a year. That's why. The reason now some people, that's not, it's not that bad. Whatever, blah blah blah. But the reason that that's a problem is because there are other people who are paying $600 a year for their buses in insurance. So on top of that, it's I don't have a place for it. All the maintenance costs of it. I mentioned it maybe like half an hour ago, but I don't exactly know what I want. I just want something unique, just something that'll stand out. So, and then the other thing is, if I do, the main problem with the insurance, what I was getting at is, if I do decide, okay, I'm going to pay $2,000 a year for it, I'm going to get the plates all done and everything. Let's be real, and get a CDL on top of that if it requires a CDL. How many times am I actually going to drive it on the road a year? Maybe like once a month. So that's what, 12 times? So it's like $2,000 isn't worth, driving a bus 12 times a year to me. So that's why I don't have a bus yet. If I'm able to find it at a cheaper price and all that stuff, you bet I'm going to get one. Eventually, I would love to own one. But everything just has to work out in order for me to do it. So, didn't know they make buses like that. Yeah, this is the 50s. Beautiful buses. And here's a model right here. I'm thinking, would you all be interested? You remember I did a video cleaning up this Bluebird All-American. If I was to clean this model up and kind of like restore it, would that be a video y'all would watch? I know a couple of y'all have said you want to see more model videos. So, what are my thoughts on the government shutdown? Okay, I don't want to get too into this, but because I could go on and on about this. But my dad and my stepmom are federal employees. So, you know, they don't like it. I don't like it. Let's just leave it at that before I start getting too into it. Let's see. To get the bus mod on your game, do you have to get a bigger computer? No, not at all. You just have to have a decent computer. So, let's see. Thing I wish is where I live, I do not really have flat noses where I live, so I really wish they would change that and put them there in Canada. Yeah, you don't really see a whole lot of Type Ds in Canada, but, you know, some places just have all Type Ds. Some places have all Type Cs. Where I used to live in Texas, they had all Type Cs, and there weren't a whole lot of Type Ds. So, whatever. Do I know how to get on a company? If you mean like sign up for a company, it just depends. You just have to just sign up. So, God. Let's see. Baby A3. Okay, we'll look that up. Fine. Let me finish reading this. RR.4.7 kept crashing my PC so much that it damaged my hard drive beyond repair, and I had to delete the game, unfortunately. Yeah, that's why I don't use 0.4.7. Like, it's down here. That's what that one is, but 0.4.6 is more stable. So, Bluebird made a Microbird. Yes, that is correct. So, do some buses cost money? Not anymore. Like, they used to, which... Don't get me started on that either, but most of the mods are free. So, is a Lenovo laptop good enough? Again, it just depends on the specs. If you remember 3-4 years ago on the old crap top, which I used to record videos, that was a Lenovo. So, do I know any good ROR bus mods? There was just recently released a Workstar and a Bluebird 3800, and that's on the channel. Those are fairly new mods to the game, except for that. They were like 5 years old, not 5 years old, like 3 years old, but, okay, anyways, let's look up, what should I look up? If I look up Baby A3, that would just, that would not pull up what we're looking for, I feel, so, you've ran ROR on an i3, yeah, ROR is a processor-based game, so the better the processor, the better it'll be. I run it on an i7. Mind you, it's 3 years old. So 3.5 years old, maybe 4 years. I built my computer January 1st, 2016. So this is the Golden Gate. God, it's so gorgeous. I mean, San Francisco is a beautiful, beautiful city. Yeah, so Golden Gate, every time I went over it, never ceased to amaze me. Is Quantum going to post a hiring video this year? Let's get through the end of the year before I start figuring out if I'm going to make a video for that. When will my next video be? Right, I'm streaming right now. But anyways, let's see. But I was going to release one today, but it'll be tomorrow. You are a leaker. Oh, are you leak? Am I a leaker? No. Will the Workstar become a QISD bus? No, not at all. Definitely not. Definitely not. Oh, am I the leader? Yes, I am the owner of QISD. Yes, I am. I own the QG network, I guess. So, all the servers and the website that's dead. Yeah, I own all that stuff. So, somewhere in here there's a really nice, one of my favorite pictures of a crown, right? Like this day, there was just so many good them. Is 0529 available? We do not run 0529 anymore. So, and besides, I do not talk with people about bus assignments. I'll say what buses are open and whatnot. But what I'm saying is, I don't, you know, is this open? Well, you know, when I get accepted, I want to drive this bus. I don't do that. Like, because let's be, you know, I don't know if you're going to be accepted or not. So, let's see. If I was a driver, could I make videos? I personally would not, because of all the stuff that's happened in the past. Let's look at Yellow Bus Guy, Bus Driver 139, Dylan. Like, you know, there's just been problems in the past with it, so I don't think I would. I know it would be interesting. I know y'all would want to see that. I know I would love to do that, but it's just not a good idea with all the stuff that's gone down in the past. So I would not. So when I was in ROR in the past, did I ever come across a player named V8 Bait? If so, that was me. Probably. I probably encountered you at some point. I don't remember, but you know, that was God knows how long ago. So, how do you get into making ROR private servers and all that jazz? I don't know how you actually make them, because I was handed over all of that stuff. Like, we run a VPS, a virtual private server, and all of our stuff is set up on there. But to actually make a server, I go to the control panel and then just copy over a couple settings, and that'll make a new server. How the other stuff works, like setting up how to start that, like how to start setting up servers, I don't know, that beats me. But there is stuff on the multiplayer page, or on the ROR website multiplayer page on how to do that. If I'm correct, I don't know. I worked for you 1 or 2 or 3 years ago, but I had to quit because of stuff in life. But I don't play anymore. What was your name? I don't, because player M&J is not. I don't remember that name, but a lot of small ROR companies, including mine, just merged. We might be larger than QISD. So, okay, what companies? Just out of curiosity. Like, I've seen a lot of them merging recently. I'm just curious. So, Chance, hello. Welcome to the stream. This is the first Super 2 that I've ever ridden. The only one. So. Well, player M&J, well, let me, the reason, if you're going to be bigger than QISD, that's fine. If you want to have more drivers, that's fine. But the reason that I think we are successful is because we know our limit. We know that we can't have 40 people, and we don't expect everyone to show up every day. That's why we keep our maximum number very, very small. That's part of the reason why it is hard to get into QISD. Not just because, you know, the interview is a lot of it. Your previous behavior is all of it. But the other reason is I want to know if someone is actually going to stick around for the long run. If you're going to be in it for the long haul. Like, if you're only going to show up and you're going to be with me for a month, I'm not going to hire you, because I'm looking for someone who will stay with me to the end. So that's why QISD is like we're a big company, but we have a small amount of drivers. We have like there's 17 routes. So yeah. Let's see, what would you look forward to in an updated bus? Any features similar to a car? What would I look forward to in an updated bus? Well, obviously we need updated designs first. And some of them just need modernization. I think that the ICRE especially needs modernization, because it's had the same design since pretty much the Amtran RE, and it just hasn't been changed. So feature-wise, I think we're pretty solid on everything. I can't think of anything that comes to mind that we need, like, new features. Anything similar to a car? That's an interesting question. That's a really good question. I'm thinking of features in my truck that I would use in a bus, and I can't think of anything. That was a really good question. Props to you for that. I remember when you were playing ROR, you and me and some of the other players were going to the airport, and I think apparently you got out because your bus accidentally ran you over. Okay, then. Good to know. Let's see. I'm not a huge fan of Gordon Ramsay. What? How are you not a fan of Gordon Ramsay? He's doing an episode of Hot Ones. I am excited for that. So, let's see. When do I think James is going to be back in QISD? He's not going to be coming back to QISD. He decided to leave, and we parted ways. So, he will not be returning to QISD. So, let's see. Am I hiring? I am. I'm looking for a few people. I'm not looking for a lot of people. I'm maybe looking for like 1 or 2 people right now. Mainly just as sub drivers. So, yeah, if you are interested, let me see if I still have it over here. Yeah, if you're interested, yeah, why not? If you're interested in QISD, application link is down below. So, that's cool. Let's see. I mean, I like him when he's interacting with the children on that show, but I don't like him when he interacts with the adults. I only watch the YouTube clips. But oh my god, he's hilarious. He seems like a good guy too, so. Let's see. I remember a video and he used an ICFE and it was very funny and the bus kept on flipping. Okay. Glad you remember that. Let's see. See, here's some Cali buses. Let's see. Can you apply again? When was the last time I interviewed you? Because that will determine it. Let's see some more brochures that I have. I did a video on these, I'm pretty sure too. Yes, Grant, can I help you? See, these are at the Phoenix Airport, or this, yeah, both of these motorcycles were at the Phoenix Airport. Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. It's beautiful. It's a nice airport. It really is. Summer, yeah, you can apply again then. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go through and look through PMs after, but you can go ahead and fill out an application. But if it was closer to at a certain point, then I'm gonna have to say, at a later point. So, I would definitely recommend Quantum ISD to you. They are incredible. Oh, thank you. I'm done. I'll be here all night. We try. So, yeah. Every time I run my OBS, it doesn't fit into the YouTube frame. Do you know how I can make it fit the whole thing? Yes, I will show you that. It's very easy, actually. Oh, you're still live. Yes, Nishan, I am still live. Okay. So this is OBS. OBS is the software that I use to record and stream and all of that. Now, it looks complicated. A lot of people think that it is. But really, once you get the hang of it, it's really easy. So I'm going to assume that yours is something like this. This is what yours looks like without this. Let me just turn this off. Turn that off too. So it might look something like this. So all you do is you either click on here and then it'll pull up these red lines, or you click on the actual box itself. Like I can click over here and it highlights my webcam now and I can move it around. So all you do is you drag it, or you can hold shift and you can move it around like this. So yeah. So OBS, fairly simple to use once you get the hang of it. Maybe a little bit harder to set up, but yeah. Will QISD be doing a bus parade or whatever a lot of the schools do on the last day of summer? Well, I don't know. What, do y'all want to see that? If you want to see that, maybe, yeah. You're going to have to remind me because there's no way I'm going to remember that, 4 months from now. But you have something to say after the stream. Okay, well, just PM me then. Okay, well, if y'all want to see it, just throw it at me once I'm getting closer to, once I get closer to that point, and I'll see what I can do. I will see what I can do. Okay. You won't forget. Well, that's good, because I probably will. Do you think that buses should be equipped with more safety features due to school threats in the past year? Maybe better security alarms around the bus doors or something. Well, to an extent. Buses aren't going to be like the main target. I wouldn't think they are. Knock on wood, something's going to happen. But but I'm always good for more safety features that would help, the bus itself and keeping the students safe. But in school threats, I can't think of what you would put in there besides, like you said, the alarms. Okay, maybe, but I mean, who's going into a school bus and breaking in? Honestly, like, yeah, I know there are some people who do. There are some people who vandalize them and all that. But I don't know. So, let's see, you have a Bluebird Vision in RWAR. Nice. Is Collins by Freightliner? Or is Collins on by Freightliner? No, it is not. Collins is its own manufacturer. And they bought Corbe and Midbus way back when. So, but Collins are nice buses, actually. So, almost all TC2000s were retired. Oh man, that sucks. I never got the chance to ride on a TC, but I've heard they were nice riding buses. So, and they still have one in our district. So, let's see. See if I can pull this up real quick. Please hold. Let's see, what time is it? 7:03. Okay. Now I do gotta say I gotta leave around 8 o'clock. I gotta go pick up my brothers. So, okay. So. Someone in RWAR needs to make a microbird. I heard, I've talked to people about making Type A's before and Type B's, but they just say that it's a lot harder to do. So, okay. Do y'all use this community post, or do y'all see like this stuff that comes in here, like through your subscription box? Like, do y'all actually see this? Because I don't know. If it, like, obviously a lot of people saw it here, but I haven't used it all that much, and I just want to see how this is working for y'all. You don't? Yes, yes, yes. Maybe you have to have like notifications on or whatever. Like, I want to be able to start using this more. I just don't know like how many people it would reach, because I know no one's coming on the channel and going specifically to the community tab to see what all is going on here, be up to date. Like, no one's doing that. But I know, like, every now and then, when I'm scrolling through my phone, when I should be sitting on YouTube, when I should be sleeping, I'll see like a post from, whoever, someone that I've been watching, and so, okay, that was it. But anyways, do y'all know that I've seen a StarCraft Dodge? Look at this. Oh, you can't. It's terrible quality now, but there's a StarCraft Dodge. I saw that in San Antonio, if you didn't know. And I tried to do Street View, but you can't find it. Like, couldn't find it. So, the only StarCraft Dodge I've seen in person, yeah, I know. It's nasty. I agree. I know. But it's a unique bus that I can cross off my list and say, oh, I've seen one of those before. Yeah, it's just like I was driving at the time, coming home from Texas, and I'm driving around, and from like half a mile down the street, I see the back of it. I'm like, is that what I think it is? So I pull up my phone, and just hold it up and, you know, take some pictures. And then I turn around and I'm like, oh my god, that was the StarCraft dodge. Like, oh my god. So, yeah. That I've seen a StarCraft dodge. So, let's see. I did delete ROR. It was damaging my hard drive. I don't know where you're getting ROR from then. But yeah, this is an interesting bus. I just never seen one of those before. And I think someone else commented on it too since then. Christopher Thomas, you were in here at some point. Never thought I would see a crown, but I did. It was a 3800 chassis, about 30, I'm assuming, miles away from my old city. So, yeah. Yeah, if you're having problems with ROR damaging your hard drive, then you've got something else. Like, you got some weird stuff going on with it. So, biggest thing I hate about the C2. Let me see. Let me pull up a picture so I can start going through. I've got to have a picture of a C2 in here somewhere. I know I do. I've just got to actually find it. Okay, here's a couple pictures to look at. Okay, biggest thing I hate about the C2. Okay, here, I can tell you. No, Zach, I just got on. I just got back on because someone had asked me something. Anyways, okay. Here's something that I definitely hate on C2s. And this varies from district to district, but C2s should not have this really thin stop sign like this. Like, you know, the normal stop signs that go on CEs or Visions, they should have that thicker one, the thick stop sign. And I absolutely hate it when districts put this on their C2 because it just doesn't match the overall style of the bus. And it annoys me every time I see it. I hate when districts do that. They should have the thicker stop signs with the square lights on it. I think that is what should be on all C2s because the C2, I mean, frankly, look at it. Everything else is square on it. We have the square backlights and the square warning lights, and it's a squarey bus, I guess. But then when you have a stop sign like that, it just annoys me. So, let's see. The one thing I don't like about C2s, especially the 18, this is a 2018 also, is how bad it stinks when it regens. I mean, all of us are probably sick when they regen, but the 18, yeah, okay, well, yeah, okay, well, let's see. Welcome back, Andy. Thank you for rejoining after routes. I hope your routes went well. Let's see. Am I going to end this stream? Yeah, I am going to end this stream. We're not going to do like a 6-hour live stream like we did a couple years ago. I'm going to have to leave in about an hour. I do have to go do some stuff. So, let's see. I don't like the way C2s look. Yeah, I know, Nishan. I know. We've talked about this before. Everyone says D3s are ugly. I told him look at the back of the C2. No, D3s are... The back of the D3 looks terrible. The front of it, that's fine. Back of it, terrible. Let's see. When do you think the electric C2 is going to come out? I think it's going to be either late this year or early next year. So, yeah. I think that's going to be with the charge also. D3s look like a kid got smashed into the front multiple times. Jeez. C2, when can I do an interview? You have to set up an interview with me. All the info's in that email that I sent out. I normally don't do interviews on the weekends, though. So just keep that in mind. You love D3s no matter what. And someone said, hi, John. Am I not... Where's John in here? Am I just not seeing him? Like... Where are you, John? The heck? I think froze up on me for a second. Like, what? Let's see. Shut up. Oh, ICC. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I didn't know that because I thought you were talking about John Texas Street Man, and I was like, I don't see him in here. What do I think about 18 CEs? They're fine. They look just like 2005 CEs, but I don't have a problem with them. So, let's see. Have I ever attempted to make a bus? I opened up SketchUp once. Way back when. I'm talking like 2012. I attempted to mess around in SketchUp, and I was like, "Yep, nope, I'm not doing this." So ever since then, I was like, I'll help other people with their buses, but I will not make them. So, have I ever? No, Zach, no. Lord. My brother went to a car show and he took these pictures. So, let's see. My state just passed a law where newer school buses are required to have seat belts. What state? What state is that? And I'm willing to bet that they're only required to be worn for certain age groups. I don't think like if you're like 15, I don't think you're gonna have to wear them. I doubt it. Like, let's see, here's a nice little micro bird. That seems like a newer one. And this was in West Texas, so if you look, there's a cattle guard on here, which is it's like you don't see those on buses. So, oh, Kentucky, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. You know, it's interesting. At the beginning of this stream, the very beginning, if you were here, if you were here for the very beginning, let's see, hold on. Thank you, Austin. I will definitely use that. Yeah, I'm definitely... that is going to be linked in all of my videos now, Austin. So, thank you. Yeah, but what we were saying at the beginning of the stream is Kentucky is the safest... They have, like, the safest buses. Because of this accident we were talking about earlier. That killed 27 people. So, if someone like Jason, Grayson, or Volk made a good Type A, would you think of using it in QISD? Yeah, of course. We had talked to Jason about making some stuff, some Type A's or Type B's, just to throw something else in there. But we just decided against it in the end. So, yeah, I'd definitely be open if there were some Type A's or some other stuff, just to add variety, So. Let's see. Another thing about West Texas buses is we should bring the BE back. Yeah, those are great buses. But another thing about West Texas buses is they're just, some of these activity buses, they have so much like freedom to design their buses and put on these wild designs like it. I'm not saying that this one's all crazy, but a lot of places don't have stuff like this. So let's see. Would you call no AC and no seatbelt safe? Yes, school buses are designed to be the safest vehicles on the road. Even without seatbelts. So, all I can say, though, is that Kentucky districts never get flat-nosed buses. Oh, yeah, they did. They had a lot of them. Tons and tons of them way back when. You know what? Let me see if I can... Give me 1 minute. I don't remember if... I gotta see if I can find it first. Oh, they took it down. Never mind. My bus doesn't have air conditioning. I think AC and heat should be standard on all buses, regardless of where you are, because really, I mean, they're going to get hot, they're going to get cold. But there are some states like here in Arizona, oh my gosh, it gets hot here. Texas gets hot there too, so it's required to have AC in the bus. And a lot of them have heat too. So yeah, I think AC and heat should be required in all buses. It should be just like a normal passenger vehicle. So it's by law. It's by law. Handy buses need AC. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I didn't know that was a law, but that does not surprise me at all. So, what the? Let's see. I think I have something else. Let me see if I can find this real quick. What's it under? See if I still have it here. Don't know if I do or not. Okay, no, I don't. Okay, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all this. I showed Nishan this a couple days ago, and I showed Noah this too. And I think that it's very, very cool. Let me find this. Cam, you're nice. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that compliment. I try and be nice. Let me see if I can find this. Where am I saving places in here? Oh, come on. I am not that mean. Like, come on. Oh no, where is it? Let me see. Let me change to my AFK screen real quick. Yep, that's good. Let me see. Let me find this real quick. Is it right here? I think this is it. Yes, this is it. Okay, perfect. Let me change this. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, this is good. Can someone make a shorty A3 or T3 by now? Yeah, no one's gonna. Oh Lord, have I ever seen an Arkansas school bus on Google Maps? I have, yes. Not in person. No, I've never been to Arkansas before, but okay. Anyways, so I want to share this with you. This is, you know, it's fun to go on Google Maps every now and then and just look around and check out some fleets. So, you know, I do that from time to time. This is in Idaho, or it's in Montana. You know, I was just kind of I'll randomly scroll around and just find out some, you know, random places that are bus yards. Anyways, let's see. Does the white roof make a big difference on buses? Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah. You live in a hot place. You have a yellow roof or a white roof, you'll be able to tell which one is which if you're not looking. I'll agree with Brandon on that one. Okay, but anyways, this seems like just a normal fleet over here. As you can see, there's some Bluebird Chevys, there's some International 3800s, some CEs, there's some Bluebirds, Amtrans, just a mix of normal stuff, nothing too crazy. Now, mind you, if you look up here, it does say October 2011, so I'm sure this fleet has been updated since then, but this is their most recent street view on Google Maps. So, favorite bus before C2? I don't know what my favorite bus would have been before the C2. I know I have other favorite buses. Probably my second favorite bus is, oh Lord, come on, is this right here, 1980s Bluebird All-American. Absolutely love those. So, yeah, those are really nice buses. Okay, anyways, back to this. So, like I said, it's a normal fleet. Oh, that medium CE right there. Okay. Anyways, normal fleet, and then we come over here. A little too far down. Okay. We have some Amtrans. There's one of those Bluebird GMCs like I was talking about. Anyways, so now you start seeing this stuff over here. Okay. Again, 2011. I'm sure most of this stuff has been retired, but Bluebird, Microbird, old Chevy. This is an early Amtran. You can tell again by the door. Thomas Minotaur, and I actually didn't realize that it used the door and not the bus style door. But then we start getting into the Chevy C60s, some Ward Internationals. Here's the really interesting one. You don't see many of. Let me back up one or two so you can see the full view, or the fullest view. A Ward Patriot. Now this was like, this was essentially the Thomas Vista that Ward made. This is technically a Type B. Technically, even though it's a full-sized, what you would consider a Type C. Chat and C2, have a great weekend. Hope to see more streams. Thank you for coming. Thanks for hanging out with me. And yes, I will hopefully start getting into more streams again. So thanks again for sticking around. So yes, we did have to use some. We used to have some ICBEs in QISD. Grant, you can talk to Zach about it too. Okay. But as if that's not unique enough, a Ward Patriot, you don't really see a whole lot of those. Okay. So again, more C60s, a lot of Wards. There's a Carpenter C60 right here. Again, a lot more C60s, but then we get down to the end over here. This is where the really unique stuff is. So right here, that's a little mid-bus Superior right there. We got a Carpenter. We got an old ER. And I really think that these ERs are really cool. And then we have two late 70s, early 80s, a Carpenter and a Thomas GMC, which are really cool. Again, I doubt that these were used. These five over here are probably the oldest out of all of those, and is there any FS65s besides Bluebird, Thomases, and Carpenters? Corbeil made some. You can find a picture here and there if you look. I think that was it. Besides Corbeil, I think those were everyone, and I can't think of any others off the top of my head. So let's see. I have a 1970s pics of my district's buses. Oh, that's cool. Now Sean, he would go through yearbooks and find old pictures of buses, and he'd post them on his Flickr. So there's some cool stuff on there. Do you think UISD should own any Thomas MVP ERs? I mean, they'd be out of service by now. So maybe if you're looking for variety, yeah, sure. But I think other than that, you'll be, than that, no. There's a district in Arkansas still running Ward buses. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. The reason that Arkansas has so many Wards and Amtrans is that they were produced in Arkansas. It was Conway, Arkansas, if I'm not mistaken. So they kept their Wards for a while, but again, these are really cool buses, and I know I have an Arkansas fleet saved on my Google Maps. So, Cam, when do I do an Amtran for QISD? What? Yeah, I don't know what you were saying there. So, but yeah, this is just a really, really cool and unique fleet. Like I said, 2011. I doubt any of these are still around. Probably the CEs and all that, but I would love to see their current fleet and see what all is still here and what they've retired since then. An interview for QISD. I generally don't do them on the weekends, so just PM me, and we'll set up a time during the week. So, and another thing I'm noticing is that these all have the old C logos. They don't have like any other Carpenter logos. So, yeah, again, just a really, really unique fleet. So I think that this is one of the coolest fleets I've found around the country. So let me see if I can find that Arkansas fleet real quick. It's nothing special, but it's, you know. Oops. Let's see, Arkansas. There it is. Is this it? Somewhere right around here, I think. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Let me pull up the Arkansas fleet. Okay. This is May 2017. Well, if you can only interview on a weekend chance, then are you going to be able to work during the weekdays for QISD? Like, you know? So, who's my favorite YouTuber? I don't know. I don't really. I don't watch a whole lot of YouTube. If I do watch YouTube, it's just a lot of random stuff. I watch MKBHD. I watch all the tech videos and people. That's my main stuff that I watch like on a consistent basis. What else do I watch? Just whatever's on the front page, just whatever sounds interesting, I'll watch. But okay, Jerry Springer, of course, yes. Judge Jerry, I am so excited for Judge Jerry. Oh my gosh, that's going to be amazing when that comes out. Okay, someone asked what these were. These are Thomas Vistas. They were technically Type B buses that were produced in the 90s. They were fairly popular, actually. But, yeah, they were weird. So, let's see. Back there, you can see that there's a C2. Here's an Amtran over here. Some CEs. These have under, or that one has under storage. This one does not. But yeah, so like I said, oh, there's some HDXs back there too. But the reason that Arkansas does have so many is because they were manufactured there. Have I heard of the EC72? Yes, I have. I have heard of that so many times. Yes, for those of you who don't know, there was a prototype before the Vision. Called the EC72, and chance we run Monday through Thursday, 7 to 8 Eastern. Those are route times for QISD, if you're wondering, and yeah. So the Bluebird EC72, there were 5 or 10 of them produced. You can't upload to Flickr anymore, Brandon. You got to pay that $50. I mean, it sucks, but anyways, so yeah, the EC72 was like a prototype Vision before they actually started going out there and, you know, running them. You ride one of the 28 in the world. You got to send me some pictures. I want to see that. Where are you in the country? Like, that, because I don't know if I believe you on that. Like, that's... You can't get Flickr Pro either, do it. That sucks. Which transmission is better performing, an automatic or manual? This day and age, it's automatic. I mean, manual had its advantages back when. You know, I'm not a big engine person, so I can't tell you advantages and disadvantages of either. So, you know, but automatic is usually the way to go now. Yes, Northwest Georgia, yes. Okay, so I believe you then. I know Georgia had a whole lot of them, or not a whole lot of them, but they had the majority of them. So, let's see. Georgia Bluebird has some. Uh, you know, I thought the same exact thing and was just like, yeah, nope, okay. Um, so let's see. Use Nikon image space. It's free and works well for me. The only reason I am staying on Flickr, the reason I'm staying there is because that's where the bus community already is. Yes, I know, 35 to 50 bucks to upload a couple thousand pictures a year. I know. I know. Terrible, sucks, whatever. But when there's already an established community there, that's a lot of it. That's a lot of why I decided to stay there, because I was looking around for other options, but was like, you know what? They're not going to find me if I move over to Nikon image space or whatever. Flickr's where a lot of people are at. So, should QISD have FS65s? Yeah, we have 4 Carpenter FS65s, I think. 4 or 5. I think it's 4. Yeah, we have a couple. No Thomas FS65s though. Yeah, these are early 90s, and you can tell by the Thomas logo right there. And I don't know why they have triple J on there. JJJ. Like, I don't know. District has 14 of 28. Yeah, you need to send me some pictures or something. I am very interested to, you know, there's only so many of them out there. Obviously, like you said. And there's a limited amount of pictures. So if you could get pictures or videos, I would definitely be interested to see. Do I want to look at buses of your district? Sure, why not? Check the others. Yeah, that's a good idea. Please hold. Let's see. Okay, perfect. All right, 2013. Oh no, this is 2016. My bad. So this is June 2016. So this should have most of their stuff in here. Okay, so Vistas are still there. A lot of C2s. ICCE first gen, FS65, CE. Looks like mostly the same. Yes, this is Fayetteville, Arkansas. University of Arkansas, not are in the same city. So, what's weird is that my district has an O3 FE with a ward badge on the roof, but on the grill it says IC. I don't know about that. I'm not sure if I believe you on that one. Like, because Ward was shut down or they changed to Amtrak in like 92 or 93. So, yeah, I'm not going to believe that one. Again, if you can get me pictures, then I'll reassess my judgment. But again, it looks like so many Amtrams. But some C2s back here, CE. Milford Bus Garage. Look at Hamilton County. We'll look at whoever the first person set is. Chris Loves Games. Where's... Okay. Okay. Let me switch back over here. Could you somehow send me a picture of the IC that I ride in real life? If you have me on Discord, you can send me pictures through there. Let's see. There it is. Let's see. Links don't work in here. Like, I would totally allow links, but then you just can't send them. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, can't see too much, but we got some TCs over here. I'm guessing those are TCs, either TCs or A3s. Let's see. Some full size. Yeah, Zach, that's exactly why I would not have them on. But full-sized CEs with lifts, which I've always found are a little weird. The one CE with a black hood, okay. First-gen CEs, okay. Yeah, these are all just common, like, wow, all the first-gens have black hoods. Let's see, it looks like some Bluebird Internationals back there. You'll try and get a picture, but I thought, okay. Yeah, so just a fairly normal fleet, nothing too out of the ordinary in this one. So, where's the other person who said? Let's see. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's look at another fleet. I will pull it up. Let's see, where else do I have in the country? I have New Dawn saved. I have New Dawn. But y'all have seen that. What is this one? Oh, yes, here is a North Dakota one. Where is it? There it is now. This guy, or this one is a bus dealership. So, all right, North Dakota, July 2012. Again, this is a dealership, as you can see. Bluebird, a dealership, probably the only one up in there. So, some general random stuff. Midbus Bluebird. It looks like a I don't know what that one is. Let's see, more Bluebirds. Yeah, okay. MCI right there. Is that a... No, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's their scrap area. That's what it is. Got some Visions back here. A3s, Microbirds, first gen CEs. Let's see. Coming over here. Looks like it got some newer MCIs, some Bluebird GMCs, some boards, some Fords, A3FEs. Let's see, coming out here. Maybe cameras should look at this site. Yeah, I looked at their site after I found this, and it wasn't anything good. So. Besides, I'm not driving to North Dakota to get a bus. Like, no freaking way. It's too far of a drive. Alright, let's see. Oops. Alright, come down over here. Ah, we have some really old All-Americans. Again, these are my favorite All-Americans. So, why did we make QISD? So it wasn't just my idea. It was me and a couple other people. Actually, it came from a live stream. The original concept of QISD came from a live stream. Now, how it came to be is we were all driving around, and someone, I think it was Jason, joked about, oh yeah, we should open up a company, call it Quantum ISD. And I was like, oh yeah, we should make people pay like $50 to be in, and like we'd be making money and whatnot. So, anyways, so stream ended. We had joked about it, whatever. So then someone, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Xavier. He was like, "What if we actually went through with this? Like, what if we actually started a company?" And this was May of 2016. So we were like, this might actually work. So we sat there for like 2 or 3 months planning it out, and then we put out some stuff saying, hey, we're going to start a company. And then that's how QISD came to be. So it all started over a joke. Where did I get the name from? Because we were Quantum Gaming. So we just, that's, yeah. So took, forever to get the content out. Yeah, I know. But we're with it this year, so we know what we're doing now. So, yeah, this is a really interesting lot. So, let's Some old ERs back there. Old TC back there. Alright, let's go ahead. Y'all, someone said they wanted to see New Dawn. Let's see. So if AG was still open, would it have been AISD? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what it would have been if it was still AG. I don't know. So, y'all have already seen these. Like, y'all already have a general idea of his lot. And if you haven't seen it, Dylan put up a video 3 days ago, I think. It was 2 or 3 days ago. There's an SBCV right there. Those are always interesting. Dylan does not work there. Yes, I am. I know. He had told me back when I met him over the summer that he was not going to be working for them for much longer, and he was going to be starting up his own stuff. But now he finally went through with it, so good for him. And hopefully I'll be able to, if I do go up to Spring Fling again this year, hopefully I'll be able to hang out with him some more, because he was really, really cool guy. So like I've said it before. A lot of the online people that I've met in real life are exactly what you would imagine in real life, and that's amazing. Like, everyone I've met has been exactly what you thought they would be, including Dylan. So, do I think that IC and Bluebird will make a new SPCV? Oh, no, they will not. What is the longest I've ever been live? Adam, like 2 or 3 years ago, I went live for over 6 hours. Oh God, that was a terrible stream. Maybe it was 8 hours. I don't know. I think it was 6, like a little over 6 hours, and it was, oh gosh. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking then. But that was an interesting stream for sure. So, a quarter of the day. I know. Come at me, bro. Can you tune into my live stream tomorrow, because there's some porting information about ROR that I need to share. I mean, if I'm around, if I'm on there, we'll see. What do I do for that long? I don't know. I don't know. Go check out the stream. Go watch my 6-hour live stream. Yes, Austin, I'm looking. Just hold on. Let's see. If I can get this. Oh, I know how to do it. I know how to get that there. Yeah, my last live stream was pretty interesting. If you didn't see that, I'm not sure I'd recommend you go watch it, because it was interesting. I was hanging with Dylan and Noah and Adam at Spring Fling, and stuff went down. So, okay. Anyways, Austin has been talking to me saying that I need to show you all this, and this is important. So first off, let me change it off AFK. There we go. Thank you to Austin for this. Austin does help out with some stuff. So here you can now get ROR 0.4.6, and I will start linking this in the description of my video, since I know that a lot of people are in need of this. So let's see, if you're use EXE if you're installing for the first time. If you have any correct directories in my documents, you can use a zip folder, and then just download it here. So, and if you're having problems, read this page here, and then there's all those. So Austin makes some interesting interesting websites. So thank you, Austin, for making that, and I will start linking it in the description, as I'm sure some people will very much appreciate this in the future. So thank you. Do I think Bluebird will come out with a new bus in the future? I think Bluebird, or I think IC and Thomas will come out with a more recent one than Bluebird will, because Bluebird updates their stuff more regularly than the other two do. So let's see. Guys, we're going to have to start wrapping it up. I've got about 15 more minutes here before I have to go. So we'll maybe look at a few other places. And tell me, Bluebird has had the same body for 50 years. Yes, I will agree with you there. We've had this conversation. But their chassis changes ever so slightly. So this third gen, 2.5 gen Vision, the D3 and the T3, you know, those have been updated. The same body, yes, I know. But if it works for them, you know, then that's fine. So tell me, guys, I want to know, obviously I didn't do any ROR in this live stream. So in future live streams, I know some people are here for ROR, some people are here for actual bus stuff. And the reason I didn't do ROR in this stream is because I had been doing ROR for the past couple days, and I don't always want to do it during a live stream. I mean, come on. So in future live streams, what would you all like to see? Would you all like to see more actual bus stuff, more ROR, other stuff? Let me know in the comments, just so I can work on this, just so I know. I'm here for anything. Okay, well, thank you for the support either way. Can you imagine if a CE was converted to a manual? Where would the shifter be placed? I don't know. Yeah, that'd be weird. Bus stuff, ROR. Okay. I mean, this is just, you know, I'm just wondering. ROR. Oh, well, that's the same person just spamming it. That's the same person just spamming it. Okay, so, let's see. Noah! Hey, welcome to the stream. Hey. Hello. How long have you been here for? Like, I think you should alternate if you plan to stream often. Yeah, hopefully I'll start to be streaming more often. I don't know when when the next time I'm going to stream is, because of school's coming up, and I'm going to be really busy with that, of course. So maybe I'll stream sometime next week. Maybe I'll stream QISD routes next week if y'all are interested in that. Once a month, yeah, that was the idea of what I was hoping to do at some point last year, but I just got cut off and all that. I don't know how you don't get annoyed with spam. You have much more resilience than I do. Just don't look at it. Gavin, what's up? What's up, loser? Dang, I'm gonna have to show that picture of your house then. Let's see. I've never seen what the bus garage in Butler, Ohio is. That's where my cousins live. If you could find it, I'd love to see the bus garage. Okay, give me a minute. Let's see. Been watching a few minutes. Just wanted to be an active subscriber. Okay. If you say so. If that's what it is. So. Okay, let me see if I can find this garage in Butler, Ohio. Certainly we can find this. Where is it? Oh, there's a... Okay, so it's a county. Okay. So, now let's look up school bus and see what we get. Let's look at Peterman Bus Service. Is this... No, we're not going to be able to see that because those are far back there. Those are also far back there. Let's see, what about this one? There's nothing in that one. What about Hamilton Department of Education? That's what I'm looking at right now. Oh gosh, first student. Nope, we're not going to look at those. Okay, let's try one of these Peterman ones. Yeah, Peterman. Yep. We were talking about Peter earlier in the stream. Okay, August 2016. And hello, Nuizy. Hello. Those Lambos, yeah, Adam, my brother went to a car show and took some of these pictures, so I know you're a car guy. There's a handful of things on there, so. First student or Durham? Durham. Let's see. So here we go. Oh my gosh, Noah. Noah, I just realized this. Like, I was looking at this and I was like, God, this looks really familiar. This looks like that place that I was near Noah's. Oh, that's ironic. Okay. Let's see. So it looks like someone's got there's a subscriber near you. I was like, God, I know this area seems familiar, but okay. Let's go ahead. Let's look at this other one. No, you can't see that one. Okay, we'll look at this one. They have a super bird. Noah, what's a super bird? Like, no, you're going to need to get me pictures of the super bird. Let's see. Or I could probably look through my pictures and realize that I have pictures of it. Hello, Chance, or goodbye, if that's what you're saying. So, let's see. I'm looking for... Austin, thank you. Thank you. Oh, geez. Shut up. I don't know my cars all that well. I'm a bus person, so. But thank you, Austin. Thanks for sticking around. Any new buses on ROR coming out? No. We had the Workstar and the Bluebird 3800 come out recently, a couple days ago. Adam, let's see. You don't have over 5,000 subscribers is beyond my belief. You already had over 1,000 when I made my channel almost 4 years ago. Well, you see, the difference between my channel and your channel is that you post a lot. You don't necessarily post a lot of bus stuff now. You're doing the car watching videos and a lot of the car stuff. So I think that's really what's boosted up your subscribers over the past while. So honestly, I don't care that I don't have 4,000 subscribers or 5,000 subscribers as long as I'm beating Noah. But I mean, again, I just do this as a side hobby. This is just something to do. According to Social Blade, I'm projected to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Whether or not that'll happen, I don't know. Maybe. But we just have very different channels. So I do, my channel is focused on bus stuff solely, and yours is it used to be bus stuff, but now it's a lot of car stuff. I know you had said in one of your videos or in the comments or somewhere you said that you're not going to do any more bus videos. So I think that's why you have like triple the amount that I have. So yeah. Anyways, like I said, I don't really care that it's not. I have more videos than you, and I've been doing it longer. That's why that's what I got on a lot of people though. So I have a lot more videos and I've been doing it a lot longer. So let's see. My skit called "My Bus Driver Loves to Mess with Me" got into the recommended tabs of certain YouTubers, and that's how my views and subscribers shot up. Oh, okay. Am I looking up the bus garage? Yeah, I was looking up the one in New York. But you just can't see a whole lot from there. Can I go back there? Nah. So it's all snowy back there. So let's see. We'll look up one more. Welcome back. Welcome back. Where are we gonna go? Look up Telgi. Fine if you want to. Okay, fine if you want to show. If you want to show Telgi, I'll do that. This is an interesting one. Let's see, where is it? Go over to it. Here it is. All right. Bluebird Vision Ruler. I just tried to, but unfortunately, I could not find it. So, it has a Mid-City map link. If you should look in, it should be on the official ROR site. Okay, these are Sci-Fair buses. This is where I used to live in Texas, and this was one of the bus garages there. Anyways. These are some of their shorty handy buses. They're not old, but they're older. You got C2s, you got the Visions here. But the one that I want to show off, and I've showed this to a couple people, there it is, bus 6327. Now, according to Gavin, this bus came from a neighboring district. And as he said that, I was like, oh yeah, that makes total sense, because they're spec'd pretty much just like this, yeah. But 6327, and Gavin, you said there was a route changer on it. I didn't see that in there, but so this is the odd one out. Now, I was getting lunch one time at some barbecue place, and it was just off the side of the road. Pulled my truck in, got some food, and I turned around, and I saw this bus go by, and the reason it stood out is because it had such a different font on the side, and it had the roof AC. I was like, huh, that's weird. I don't know. And I thought it said Sci-Fair on it, but then I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And I never knew about this. I didn't think that it actually existed until I found out that this was a Street View. Now, it looks the same brand, and the reason that it is different now, the first thing is the roof AC, like I said. But the other thing, Gavin, do you know what year this is? Because I don't. Is the things on the grill. So it has none of those. And then if this is a 2017, 2018, you can see that there are yellow window posts on here. And CEs, Sci-Fair CEs, if we can find one. Here's one. The newer ones have black window posts. So, Adam, do I like air brakes or hydro better? I like air. Mind you, I've only driven a couple of them, but air were definitely better. So, oh, this is a 2015? Okay. So, okay. But yeah, I mean, even still, there's still would have been a black window post in 2015. So, did I see IC change the windows on the 2019 CE? No, I didn't see that, actually. Now, if you look down here, where is it? It's going to be this next one, I think. That bus right there, that is bus 6158, and I rode that my junior and senior year. There's a couple other ones in here, too. If you come down here, this Bluebird on the end, that's bus 701. I rode that my 7th grade year. Check my early comments to see the EC72. I didn't see anything in there. Send it again, privacy, police, or whatever it was, I don't remember. But I don't remember seeing a link in there. But yeah, this Bluebird down here I rode, and then I rode an International CE just like that. That's bus 1000 right there, so that's like an 06 or an 07. 6157, I've ridden a lot of these. 1061 right there, 6067, 6158. And if you look somewhere back here, if you look in here, you can see, yeah, back there, this is July 2018. You can see these are all the spares back there, so they still have a lot of Bluebirds, Bluebird Internationals, and all of that stuff. So, 61, oh, I didn't even realize that. 6197, this was the bus I rode my sophomore year. And Gavin, if you're still here, this is the bus that PJ drove. Yeah, I rode this bus when it was brand new. So I really liked that bus. Wow, he's still alive. Yeah, I know. I can do streams for a little bit. SBCVs? Nope, we did not have any SBCVs. We were an all-international fleet until we got these Bluebirds and Thomases. And historically, John, Texas Street Man, he also lived in the same district that I did, and went to a rival school of mine. He has told me, he's given me history rundowns to the history of the fleet, and privacy police, I'm still not seeing it in there, so still not seeing that link. But he's told me that that Sci-Fair has been historically international, but they did have some C60s. They used to have some Fords in there and all that, but let's see. Let's go over to the garage, see what's in there. Oops, too far. Oh, they're all closed. Guess you can't. And usually in the past, there's been a bus sitting. They usually have a couple buses sitting right there too. What's my email? safetylinerc2@gmail. What year is that Bluebird Vision? All of these visions would be 2016, along with the C2s. Would be 2016 C2s. And somewhere in here is 6297. That was my brother. Here it is. My younger brothers rode on this bus when it was brand new too. And I found that ironic because I rode 6197 when it was brand new. So let's see, 6414, 6417, or is that 12? I can't tell. That goes to Goodson. What, 6297? Well, Gavin, I tried to find 62, whatever you rode last year. I tried to find that before I sent it to you the other day, but I couldn't find it in here. So 6202, 6062, 1132. I don't know why they went from 1199 to 6,000. It's always, I remember when we got the first 6,000 buses, it was so weird. But where is the Bluebird? The Bluebirds are 2016s. Let's see if I can see what number this is. This is probably, come on. Heard 6202 to in 4th grade. Oh my gosh. We didn't get 6202 for like, oh my gosh. I'm so old. 6,300. How many buses does CFISD have? I think it's like 700 or something. One of the largest, it's the 3rd largest in the state behind Houston and Dallas. I think it's Dallas. And then it's like the 36th biggest in the country, I think. So I used to think that they used to keep all of their buses here because I, you know, way back when I would go down this street, you could only see buses go on for days and days down here. But turns out they have 4 other lots. So, but this is the only one with Street View. So 6054. Yeah, I only found this last week, so it was cool. So Zesty Clan, hello. So you can see there are ads on the side of most of the Sci-Fair buses, if not all of them. Most of them, come to think of it, not all of them have it. Let's see. Where's that email for the EC72? Hurry up, I've got to leave here shortly. Like, I have got to leave here shortly. Like, January question of the month. I have the question. I already have the question. I just don't have my answer. That's why it's taking forever. It's like that's the only reason why it hasn't come out yet. I'm gonna try and get to it this weekend though. I just don't have my answer, so that is why it is not out yet. Let's see. Man, I love these Sci-Fair C2s. These are, I've said it once, I'll say it again. I love Sci-Fair specs. So, well, get an answer. Yeah, I know. It'll be out. Trust me, guys, it'll be out. I'll have videos coming out tomorrow and probably the next day for QISD routes for the past 2 days. So, you know, one of the other things is you can see that is, what is that subbing for? 6171. But this would be an early 6000 bus because it does have the dual stop signs, but it's already subbing for 6171, which is like, it's crazy. Another one, like, what is that? 6186. Whoa. 6186, and that's already using a 2016. What? Animated bus videos, my favorite. didn't you say that you have to go like half an hour ago? Yeah, I need to go like in like 5 minutes. I need to leave in like 5 minutes. Like I just need to get my shoes on and grab my wallet and keys. 2011s are subs now too. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Like, 'cause I remember when I was there, it's like, yeah, it's so weird seeing those 6118, 1078, 6148. There's a short EC2 back in there too. But you can't go around back. I'd want to go around back. Like, 0312 is still in QISD, yeah. The person and the bus, yeah, they're both in QISD. So, I mean, they're getting old, as all of us are. So, all right. Well, I think I'm gonna end it here. It's been a lot of fun, guys. So hopefully I will do more live streams in the future. But it's been a lot of fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed this as well too. I know it's been forever since I've done a live stream. And I hope to be able to do it again. Maybe next time we'll get some ROR in there, or we'll just go all out bus stuff on the next one. So hopefully y'all stick around or y'all are around for the next live stream, whatever. Like I said not too long ago, videos should be coming out tomorrow and on Sunday for past couple days of QISD. Might upload one of those to the QISD channel because I don't think we've uploaded anything there in a while. So maybe just tomorrow, maybe question of the month, if I get that recorded either tonight or tomorrow. One of the other things, I mentioned it at the beginning, just throwing it out there, Spring Fling is coming up. It's still 4 or 5 months from now. I think it's May 31st, May 31st and June 1st. I don't know if I'm going. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. But if you're over in the Pennsylvania area, I'd love to see you there if I do end up going. Of course, I'll let you all know if I'm going. And maybe there's going to be a meetup in California here in the next few months. Of course, I'd let you guys know if I go to that too. So if you're over in that area, I'd be out there. So other than that, if you want to apply for QISD, I'm looking for 1 or 2 sub drivers. Link is in the description. If you sent me a PM during this asking for an interview, generally I do stay off of Discord for the weekend just to chill. So might interview you over the weekend, but probably not. It's probably going to have to be during a weekday. I think that's it. I think that's all that I need to cover. We're going on just under 4 hours, 3 hours, 45 minutes. So, hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. It's been a lot of fun doing this. Yes, I did join YouTube in 2010 and I started posting 2011. So almost 8 years. So yeah, hopefully you guys have had fun. I've had a lot of fun, but anyways, I got to get going. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe right down here. It's a magical red button that says you are now subscribed to Safety Liner C2. Make sure you comment up here, down here, over here, or over here. I don't know where they put it, down here where they put it. Make sure you also give this video a thumbs up, or the next stream I am going to do is going to be in another 6 months. And make sure you also share this video with your friends. Show it to your mom, show it to your dad, show it to a guy on a random street. I don't care, don't get raped. All right, well, I will see y'all live soon, hopefully, and see y'all in the video tomorrow. Bye.